All right, y'all. I'm officially live. Welcome to my live stream. Welcome to Canvas Bling TV. Here is where you learn all things crafty, party, and fun. So today we're going to make some adult party favors using this material called UVDTF. This is an amazing material. If you're not familiar with it, UVDTF is pretty much, it's almost like a sticker with how you apply it to your surface, but it can be used on multiple surfaces such as what you're seeing on the screen. Today we're making some adult party favors. We're making ice buckets, custom shot glasses, as well as these cute little mini party favor boxes. Later on, I'm going to also show you guys how I elevate these party favor boxes. For now, we're just going to put the UVDTF on, as well as we'll make it cute later. So that's what we're going to be making today. Hello everyone. Drop me a comment so I can see whether or not I can see the comments, because I am going live in a different format today. Normally I go live on my laptop where I can see y'all on the side and see the comments, but today I decided to do the long form because YouTube is trying to get us to use different things, and it's perfect for the tutorial since you're able to see up close and personal. But drop me a comment so I can see whether or not I can see the comments. Do me a favor for the people that's in here. Thank you so much for the person who liked this live. If everyone else can also drop me a like, that would be super helpful. Okay, I see the comments. Thank you, Danny, for helping me verify that I can see. It's right here on the bottom, just like IG, so that's helpful. So we're going to go ahead and get started, y'all. So to begin, I'm going to start with the shot glasses. Again, for those of you just joining the live, welcome, welcome. Hello, Jay. Hello, Laverne. Thank you so much for commenting. I am well. I hope you're well as well. I hope you're well as well, girl. So we're going to start with I did one of the ice buckets just to kind of show and to give pictures in the beginning. But I'm going to actually start with the shot glasses since they're the easiest to make, because I noticed with this, although the UVDTF goes on just fine, this material tends to kind of want to peel too. So I kind of got to take my time with these. So we're going to start off with the shot glasses. If y'all have any questions, feel free to drop them. We can just do a crafty chat, I guess, while I get these done. Y'all let me know what y'all want to talk about. And yeah, I guess we could start with y'all letting me know where y'all tuning in from. Drop it in the comments. Let me know where you're tuning in from as I crank these out, y'all. I got to get these done. This was a last minute thing, so I got to get these done literally for tomorrow. So I'm going to get started with the UVDTF, especially with materials like glass. You do want to clean your surface. So I'm going to just wipe all of these down with some alcohol before I apply my UVDTF. So I'm just pulling all of them out. I know sometimes people use gloves for this, but I don't, honestly, because my customers should be washing this before they put it to their mouth. So I just use my hands. My hands are clean and washed. So I'm making 16 of these. So we have 12 here, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, I see Massachusetts in the house, California. Okay, I'm in Florida, guys. So it's always cool to see different crafty sisters who are tuning in from different places. Yeah, it's pretty cool how we could just come on the internet and just get to know each other. So that's exciting. Good evening from Savannah, Georgia. Good evening, Eliza. Good evening. So I'm just going to get some of my alcohol and apply it to a piece of paper towel and wipe down all of the shot glasses before I apply my UVDTF. Again, if you're not familiar with UVDTF, y'all, it's literally so amazing. Normally with these, I would do, back in the day, you would just use vinyl, right, to do these. With vinyl, you have to layer. With UVDTF, again, it literally comes just like this, y'all. And I'll show y'all as I start to apply it. It comes just like you would apply a sticker. So everything is all in one. So you don't have to do different layers. So if y'all can see this, if it'll focus, this has technically 3 colors. It has the black, the green, and then on the bra and the panties there's like little white flowers. With vinyl, I would have to literally peel it and apply each layer individually. Vinyl is great, but UVDTF is definitely a great option if you're doing something like this. Now, if I wanted to do something like metallic, you might need to stick with vinyl. But if it's something like this, y'all, UVDTF is definitely the way to go because it's going to give you that beautiful look every single time, and it's so easy to apply. Hello, crafty sis Carolyn. How are you, sis? Hello. Y'all, I'm so sad that YouTube doesn't allow music because I be wanting to jam while I work, but I'm gonna have to rely on y'all to help me keep the conversation going. Somebody drop a comment. Oof. Lemon, hello, Lemon. Visam vitatsud idiot. Oh, let me not do that. Because I don't be liking when people be acting like they speak Creole when they don't. But that's how I would read that. I don't understand what that says, but I'm hoping. Good evening. So good evening. How are you? Welcome to the live. Don't mind me trying to read that. I hope I wasn't doing that, y'all. I didn't think about it till afterwards. But yes. So again, I'm just wiping my surface down with alcohol. This is a step. Technically, if you don't do it, it'll still go on. But if you do it first, it'll help it, be applied easier. So I do suggest doing it if you can. But drop a topic, y'all, so I could have something to yap my mouth about while I do this. Otherwise, I'm going to be bored. If y'all just watching me do this, I never really do lives while I'm working. Because like I said, I be jamming, y'all. I be jamming. I be listening to my music. I be singing out loud. But y'all know while I'm live, YouTube doesn't really allow because of copyright issues. So can't listen to no music. Y'all want me to pick a topic because ain't nobody commenting why. So y'all just want to hear about what I do then? Because we could do that too now. I could give y'all a rundown of what I got going on. Maybe we'll talk about, I guess I could talk about what got me started with making party favors. Because till y'all pick a topic that we could talk about. I guess I could talk about me, child. That's always a good topic. Now, I left my squeegees. I'm working from home right now. So I left my squeegees at my shop. So I'm going to have to just make this work. But so again, for those of you who are new, hello. My name is Mona. I create and sell some of the dopest custom party favors. And I also teach other creative women how to do the exact same. Basically teaching everything that it is that I know. Let me see how I put this one on. Okay, so we went this way. So right now I'm making the favors for one of my customers. She's having a bikini showdown, which is so fun. There's 16 participants, so she wanted to give them a little something special to thank them for being a part of her competition. And this is what this is for. So that's what these are. Let me see. I'm trying to get myself out there more and build my clientele. Can you talk about how to do that? Yes, I can do that. So we'll save my story since we got a topic. So we'll save my story for afterwards. When y'all go to slowing down on what y'all saying, I'll tell y'all my story. Let's help Crafty Sis first. So with getting clientele, honestly, Crafty Sis Danny, it's something that you have to pretty much incorporate marketing in your business. It's not going to be easy at first, but if you have strategy in place, it does make things easier. Let me use this. This is going to be my squeegee today, y'all. This is going to be my squeegee today. It does help to make things easier when you know who your audience is. So that's going to be the first step, is getting clear on your target audience. Once you're clear on that, the next thing to do is to basically incorporate a strategy in your business through marketing with anything, right? Any business that we currently shop with, no matter what business it is, they all have marketing in place, which is what helps you to be one of their returning customers. They know how to talk to you. They know what to say to be able to help you make a purchasing decision, right? The same thing goes for your business. You have to be familiar enough with your products and services to know how to sell it. People normally buy through emotion. So what I always tell my crafty sisters is make sure you're speaking to that. So for something like this, for adult party favors, right? If you're incorporating marketing, the way that you would do it for something like this is speaking to the emotion of wanting to turn up in a creative and fun way, right? Wanting to have souvenirs to remember your celebration. Oh, I hope this little apostrophe don't give me problems. Wanting to have a souvenir for your celebration. Wanting to thank your guests for attending, right? Just like with this customer, she wanted to thank the people that was a part of the competition. So if you were to sell this, that's what you would speak to. You would speak to the customization. You would speak to the fact that you're able to get this to match the theme of your celebration, which is something that you can't buy at the store. So being familiar with your audience is going to help you to be able to sell it, because the way I would sell an adult party favor isn't the same way that I would sell a children's party favor for a children's party. So with clientele, it's not something that happens overnight. So that's why I kind of put that out there too. It kind of, you have to have a foundation. So you're going to start with understanding your target audience. Then you're going to move on to creating a marketing strategy. So based on what it is that you offer, you're not going to offer everything all at once at first, right? You're going to start with one thing. So if it's going to be this adult party favor package, then it's going to be the adult party favor package that I'm going to focus on, and focus on speaking to adults. I'm not going to do this package today, another one tomorrow, another one the next day if my current struggle is getting clients. You want to stick to one thing for at least 90 days, see where it goes, see where it takes you, and use that to be able to promote, because promoting is going to be key. Doing things like putting yourself out there. We're going to places like vendor events. Look, I'm talking with my hands when I'm supposed to be working. Doing things like vendor events to be able to get yourself out there and your name out there in your city. If you Google things happening for small businesses in my city, you will see different things that's available, right? I know sometimes crafty sisters live in a small town. If that's the case for you, I would say be the person that creates what you need. But for the most part, it's going to be through marketing. Of course, using social media. Use social media to your advantage, because social media is a powerful tool. Look, y'all, I'm just going on and talking and doing this, but I just realized that I didn't even explain the steps. So I'm going to explain it right after I give the sister the tips. But I'm just trying to throw different things out there, because it's not going to be just one thing that helps you to be able to grow. It's going to be several things that you have to incorporate in your business. But again, these are just general things that you can do. Everything is also case by case, so it just depends. That's why I said with that. But it just depends on what you currently do now to see what you need to tweak, right? Especially if you've been in business for a while. I always say look at your process, look at what you're currently doing, and being consistent in doing what works is what's going to be the biggest thing to help. Hello, Angelic Creations. How are you, crafty sis? Did you show how to do it? I missed it. Okay, so let me show now, y'all. Let me peel this one off, and then I'm going to show how to do it, because I know this is supposed to be a tutorial, but I also said drop anything that y'all want to talk about in the chat, because at first y'all was a little quiet. But let me show you guys how to do it. So again, for those of you just coming in, this material is called UVDTF. It's kind of like a sticker, y'all. So with this material, the first thing you do if you're doing something like a glass surface or shot glass is you take alcohol, take a little bit of alcohol, put it on a paper towel, wipe it down. This is going to help for the UVDTF to be able to stick a little bit better. But again, you can do it without the alcohol, but cleaning your surface is always going to be the best bet. Next, you're going to just take your UVDTF and peel it just like a sticker, y'all. So I'm going to peel it. You can rip it, so peel it carefully, although it's easy to peel, but it can tear. So just want to put that out there. Now I'm just going to take my shot glass with these ones. I've been laying it this way, it looks like. So I'm going to just make sure that I face all of mine the same direction so that when I go to take my pictures, it's nice. So I'm doing this way. And then you're just going to put it down. Now with this, you want to do it as straight as possible, y'all. Because once it's down, it's down. Okay, for the most part. Sometimes it lifts, but for the most part, once it's down, it's down. So you want to make sure that you're eyeballing to get it as straight as possible. Once you do that, you stick it down. From there, I'm going to just use my finger to stick it down. Normally, I use my cute pink squeegee, but since I'm working from home and I don't have one with me, I'm just using a hotel card, y'all. It's a little ghetto, but it's okay. It's going to get the job done. Now, with this, the reason why you want to do this is you want to get rid of any air bubbles that might be there, and you want to help the material adhere to the shot glass better. Now, after this, all you have to do is peel. For mine, I'm going to lay all of mine down and then peel, because the longer it stays on the shot glass, the more it's easier to peel. So where I can peel easily for the bigger letters, as y'all can see, it peels right off. But for the smaller ones, I'm not just going to rip. I'm going to make sure that the letters are actually down first, because if not, again, you can tear it, and since they're so small, I don't want to tear. So I'm just going to take my time with peeling the bottom part for sure. So I'm going to peel, but I'm going to peel slowly because of the small letters. But y'all see the big letters are easily coming off. But for the small letters, y'all saw the first one, I was struggling with that apostrophe, but it's fine right here. I see this one's going good. But yeah, you just peel. And that's it, y'all. That's it. Crafty Sis Diva Creative Studio said UVDTF is the best, hands down. I'm telling you, it's the best, y'all. Literally different surfaces. So this is a glass surface. This is a plastic surface for these cute ice buckets. And then this is I guess, I don't even know what material this is, but these are the gable boxes. Y'all see, I guess it's like a cardstock material. With this one, with the plastic and the glass, it's always going to peel like butter. Okay, it's always going to peel like butter. But with the actual surface like this, I have to go extra slow with this because it does try to pull because of the sticky part of the UVDTF, the sticky part of the back of the material. Y'all see on some of them I did, it tried to peel some of it, which it's okay because you can't really notice it, but just putting that out there, I'm going to do these last because that's what I found was happening with the previous ones. But UVDTF is amazing. Do you create your own UVDTF or do you order them? So as far as creating my own, I do create my own decals. So I did create this design from scratch for my customer. But with the UVDTF, I don't have a UVDTF printer. So I outsource the printing. I use a local printing shop called DTF Jax. If you're in Jacksonville, it's definitely a good one. They have a turnaround time of 24 hours, y'all. Literally, I ordered these. They say if you order by midnight, you'll get your prints by tomorrow. For mine, I literally ordered at 2 o'clock in the morning because I'm telling y'all, this was a last minute 24-hour turnaround order, literally last minute. And they still have my prints done by 11 a.m. So I love it. If you have a local print shop or a local, did I do it this way? This way. If you have a local place that you can use, it's even better because most of them have a fast turnaround time. But if you don't have a local, you can order. So with Jax, you can order from them, and it's the same 24-hour turnaround as far as shipping. So they'll have yours shipped by next day if you order within by midnight. So there are other places too that you can get your UVDTF transfers. I know Jiffy Shirts does transfers. You can get it from a place called Mod Furs. 68 apparel printing. Ooh, I gotta remember Crafty Sis. I think it's 68 apparel, which I'll drop all of it in the description. I'll drop hers for sure in the description because that's my Crafty Sis. So I'm gonna put hers in the description of where you can go to order prints because she does prints too. Oh, y'all see how the top of the bra tried to peel off? I have to press it back down and then peel more slowly for that area. The good thing is the longer it sits, the longer it cures, or the more it cures, should I say. But before that, you see how this is struggling? I'm going to go back and I'm going to take this and just press it down. That's why you kind of got to pay attention. Don't be yapping like I am. Pay attention to make sure it's going down so that you don't mess up your design. Because I know how the design should be. The customer wouldn't know, but still, There we go. And then now this part, want to give me problems. It's because it's so skinny, y'all. The smaller it is, the more careful you have to be. So I'm just being real careful with this part. I might even go the opposite direction because I see my K trying to trip right here too. I might let this one sit a little longer and do another one. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. So it did it. Oh, I did hers backwards. But she wouldn't know, though. She not going to know from the other ones. So that's, look, I did hers backwards, y'all. I was going this way for them, which is fine because she not going to know. They not going to know. They all getting their own individual gifts, so that don't matter. But it does to me as far as for my pictures. But yes, that's how you do it. Let's see. I love this. Thank you, Mari. That's dope to know. I'm in Central Florida. Yes. But I would say Google, y'all. Google your area first to see if there's a local. Because if you can do local, then you'll... Look, now I'm just... Let me make sure I'm doing it right. Put the glass this way. Put it down this way. Girl. But yeah, if you can find a local person, the better for you, girl, because you'll be able to pick it up. Oh, zoom in. Y'all couldn't see. I do add heat at the end as well to make sure it stays. Sometimes I add heat while I'm doing it, but since again I'm not at my office, y'all, so I don't have my heat gun. After I'm done, I'm probably just gonna hit it with a blow dryer because it's the same. But normally I do add heat, and you can add heat while it's still on it because then it'll stay for you. But I'm just gonna do it after. But with UVDTF, you don't necessarily have to add the heat because it's going to stay regardless. With the heat is more so for vinyl. But the heat does, you know, it just gives it an extra little seal. Hello, hello, Tasha. How are you? Can y'all see? Y'all need me to zoom in? There we go. There we go. Hey, Zoe, how was your shower? Yes, you can. Oh, I don't know. I can't see who's here. Thank you, Spush. Spush? Did I say that right? I feel like I'm zoomed in too much. Can y'all see? Thank you, thank you. This is for, it's so cute, y'all. I'm going to add a thank you tag to them as well. Where are my tags at? Let me show y'all. Because she's going to include just a little thank you. So I'm going to put each name on the tag and add the tags to the back. That way it's easy for them. They don't have to open each one to see. And then I'm also going to add a bow. So it's going to be super cute, y'all. Super, super cute. This is for, she's having a bikini competition. So these are for the ladies who are a part of the competition. Are you guys familiar with UVDTF? The people that's on here. I know one crafty sis said she is. But for everybody else, are you guys familiar with UVDTF? These, I designed them from scratch. I designed them in Canva. So these are all letters that you can find in Canva. Well, this might be one that I imported. But these I created in Canva, and then I sent it to my supplier for them to print it, and then went from there. But isn't this cute how I added the little bikinis on each name? I'm so creative. Are you guys familiar with UVDTF? PB Purple, what you mean finally? What you mean finally? Come on now, sis. That's too cute. Thank you, sis. I love bows. Bows make everything pop. I'm telling you, and it's for ladies, right? I love when it's party favors for women, and I'm happy that most of the time the stuff that I make are for women because you can just go so cute with it. The men's stuff be cute too, but for women, we could add the bows, we could add the glitz, the glam, and it's just gonna be so nice. So it's my favorite to do stuff for girls and for women. Uh, Look, my little bra keep trying to come off. This what I'm gonna do, y'all. I'm gonna do what I told y'all I was gonna do in the beginning. I'm gonna lay all of them down first, and then I'm gonna peel afterwards to give it time to kind of stick. And it should peel better for me with doing it like that. So let's see. Yes, I took your class. Where did you get your buckets? I can't find anything like those. These buckets were from Dollar Tree, but you can find them at Dollar Tree, Walmart. You can find them at Ross. Five and Below might have some. I'm sure Amazon, you can order from Amazon. I'll look to see. But yeah, you can find them some of everywhere. These I'm actually just throwing in there. She didn't order the buckets, but I'm throwing them in there for her because I love to just give them a little something extra. I always order a little bit extra UVDTF decals to be able to put on other things. So, yeah. So I'm putting that on there. I'm going to... If anybody that's just coming in, feel free to ask if you have any questions, because technically this is a tutorial. So if y'all have any questions, just feel free to ask. But right now we are doing the shot glasses, and then we're going to do the rest of the ice buckets, and then we're going to do the cute gift bags. I mean, gift boxes. Do you have to send Do you have to send the image out if you don't have a printer to print UVDTF? Yes. So if you don't have a UVDTF printer, these cannot be printed on regular printers, y'all. UVDTF takes a special printer because not only do they print it, they have to add a powder and stuff on the back to give it the sticking thing. So UVDTF is not like printing regular. So if you don't have a UVDTF printer, you will have to outsource your printing. I keep feeling like I'm doing it the wrong way, y'all. Just put the shot glass this way. Okay, I'm good. Yes, look into it, Crafty Sis. Look into it. You should be able to find them some of anywhere because they're just ice buckets. Walmart for sure. And I want to say Walmart has the ones too with the ones that's more like a tub. You can find there. Is it costly? So UVDTF, that's what I love the most is it's cost effective, y'all. I pretty much got an entire roll, which I don't have the roll anymore because I cut it up to cut up the UVDTF decals. But I will show you. Hold on one second. I'm going to show you more of the. Oh. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Okay, I fixed it. So it pretty much comes like, well, it doesn't have to come like a roll, because if you wanted to, you could order just one UVDTF sticker. They are normally like cents, y'all. It's literally super cheap. If you're just getting one, it could be probably like, how much does they do it for just one sticker? Maybe like 75 cents, no more. It's cheap. It's cheap, y'all. So for all of these, I was able to do all of these, which is this design. This right here, all of these. I did all of the names. I did, yeah, just all of the names and these. I think I did a 22. That door's squeaky. I need some WD-40. But I think it was a 22 by 9-inch gang sheet. Gang sheet is when they put a bunch on one sheet. It's like a roll. And it was only $23. Something like that, y'all. Something like that. So it's really, really cost effective if you are outsourcing the printing. It shouldn't be too expensive. And of course, if you're selling them, you incorporate that in your price, y'all. So charge to where you're not there. The customer is paying for the materials. That includes your shot glass. That includes your decals. That includes anything you have to use to create that order. Thank you, PB Purple. Where's the person who said finally? Finally what? You finally caught me live, Crafty Sis? Because y'all be saying y'all be missing my lives. Y'all be saying y'all be missing my lives. I'm trying to make sure this don't get stuck on it. That's just a piece of paper. But yeah, I love UVDTF, y'all. Love, love, love. Literally just put your material down. I like to press it down with my finger first and then use my squeegee normally, or this is just a card, a hotel card to be exact, um, to smooth it down, get rid of any air bubbles. And again, normally I just peel afterwards, but since I have those tiny, tiny letters, I'm just going to place all of them down first and peel when I'm done. I'm just trying to make sure I separate the ones that's not peeled yet. Okay. Bam, bam, bam. These look so good. And if you're working on multiple projects, you can add them all on one gang sheet. Yes, yes. What Crafty Sis said. So the gang sheet pretty much means if you need a bunch of things at once. Like, I wish I would have had it and not cut. I should have did a live from the very beginning to show y'all me cutting them too. But it came on one long sheet. And I just cut each one individually to be able to put it on my surface. And what I find too is when you don't have too much excess material, it makes it easier to peel too. So I just cut off any extra if I cut it super crazy. Can you please save this one? I'm at work and saw your notification that you were live. Absolutely. I will save this tutorial for you to be able to watch over and over and over again. So yes, for sure. I'll save it. Crafty sis. That's what I'm going to try to do going forward because I really don't be going live during my orders. I think part of it is because, like I said, y'all, I be wanting to jam. I be listening to my music. I be singing out loud. I be hanging out when I'm doing orders so I could crank it out. And I noticed too that I talk too much and then I stop talking and go to talking with my hands when I'm supposed to be doing this. So I said, let me try something different and try going live during the time that I'm doing the order so that if any crafty sisters have any questions, they could be able to ask. So it's like killing two birds with one stone because, of course, I'm trying to also grow my YouTube platform. So why not, y'all? Why not? I said it is may as well. So I'm glad you're enjoying this live. And I always like when y'all tell me when y'all enjoy what I do because it makes me know that it's a good idea and I should keep doing it. So I love hanging with y'all. All right, so I'm just putting all of them on. We have 4 more to do. See how I have this extra excess? This is just a tip. As I'm going along, I'm going to just drop any tips that I may have. This is just a tip. If I were to put this down with all this excess, I'm going to have to peel all this when I could just peel straight from here and prevent less tearing. So if you have any extras, just, I try to get it as close as possible to the design so that I don't have all that extra. And depending on which surface, like I told y'all with this surface, the UVDTF sticker part, this part right here. So this part that's holding the UVDTF, all the extra clear is very sticky. So on materials like this, it kind of tries to rip the material. So the less material that you don't need, that you have for glass, it doesn't really hurt too much. But for something like that surface or like a gift bag surface that it might rip, the less you need is the better. I mean, the more you cut off what you don't need, the better. All right, so I'm doing this. I'm doing this. Let's see what Crafty Sis said. Yep, you can come back and watch. And are there any alternatives? Yes, like Crafty Sis Angelic Creation says, you can use vinyl, but you would need a cutting machine. So vinyl is great too, y'all. Vinyl is great. Like if you're trying to do something that's like a metallic color, although I want to say they are coming out because I've seen a few companies say that they do have a metallic UVDTF for certain colors. I think for gold and silver right now. But not everywhere I see is doing it. So you can possibly find that, but it might just cost you a little bit more. But for vinyl, that metallic look, vinyl gonna get you every single time, baby. So that's why I say choose all of them, try all of them, and see what works for you with what you're trying to do. But something like this, if it's just solid colors, UVDTF all the way. Because this with vinyl, you have to weed it first and then stick it on. Or of course you could do reverse weeding, but this is so much easier, y'all, to peel and to apply to your surfaces. Where did you get the shot glasses? So these shot glasses I got from Amazon. My same person that I always go to on Amazon. I linked it in my Amazon favorites. So I will also put it in the description when this video is posted. Just go and get it from there, y'all, so I could get, my couple coins for the referral, y'all, for the referral. So I will link it. I mean, it's already linked to my Amazon finds, but I will drop the link in the description when I post this video. So I'm going to do it again since this is a tutorial, and I know there's crafty sisters coming in and out. This is a material called UVDTF. It can be applied to different surfaces such as glass, plastic, or cardstock. Um, and that's what I'm doing now. So I'm going to teach you how to put it on this. So I got to periodically do the tutorial part. You're just going to peel it back like a sticker. So this part stays. You peel back the layer that has your image on it, and then you apply it to your surface. Before you apply it to your surface, you do want to wipe it down with some alcohol to clean it. Of course, something like this, you wouldn't wipe down, but your plastic, glass, you wipe down with alcohol first, and then you apply your sticker. For this, I'm just going to make sure that I'm centering it where it needs to go, because for the most part, once you put it down, it's not really coming up, y'all. Unless it's like the really, really tiny letters part like this. Once you put it down, it's not coming up. So be very careful and pay attention to how you're applying. I'm going to now use, just pretend this is a squeegee, y'all. Just pretend my hotel key is squeegee. And I'm just going to squeeze out any air bubbles and kind of use this to apply pressure to the material to make sure that it sticks, it peels properly and it doesn't tear. So that's what we're doing. We have 2 more. Let's see if I miss any other comments. I have my image rubbed off. What? How did the image rub off, sis? Keep doing it. Okay, I will. I will. Hey, crafty sis Adrian. Thanks so much for the live. Will you be including dimensions for each of the favors you're doing? I can. So for these I did them 3 inches, no longer than 3 inches. So this is how I normally do it for shot glasses, y'all. Especially if it's names like this and I kind of want the same look and the same kind of like thickness. I put all of the names the same size. So I start with the longest name. So I probably started with either this one or this one. And I make sure the longest name isn't longer than 3 inches, y'all. The reason why is because I know my shot glass, this area here is about 3 inches. I don't go over this area. Like I don't put it here where you see the little bottom, because it just looks better when it's in this area. So for a name like this, for the shooter style, you want this to be 3 inches, right? For me, for how I like it. If you wanted it to be the entire length of the shot glass, you could do that too, to start from the end. If that's what you like, then it would be about, I want to say it's like, let me measure, because each material is different. I'm going to grab my measuring tape to show you how to measure. Since this is a tutorial, I may as well go the extra mile. Let me grab my measuring tape. So the shot glass itself, if I measure the shot glass, it's about 4 inches. Y'all see how the 3 inches is right where the bottom part of the shot glass is? I do that on purpose because I want the name to either start here and end here if it's a long name, or to be in the center if it's not a long name. So remember I told you I always start with the longest name because it's my guide. So that's 3 inches, y'all. Literally 3 inches. This is my guide for the other names. So like with this one with Liv, although her name is short, I know it's going to be less than 3 inches. But I personally am not going to make the Liv name be stretched and big right here, because I know that on the shot glass, the longest name looks best the way it is. So if it's a shorter name, I'm going to measure it based on the longer name. So I guess I could show y'all laptop too, how I line all the names up and literally just measure it from the tallest name. So the biggest name for this one, whatever size this was, I make sure everything else is that size. All but one, because it was way too long of a name. So let me show you what I mean. This one had to be a little bit smaller. Y'all see that? This one I had to do it smaller because stacking it, I didn't like how it looked with the bottom part of this part. So it made more sense to just make the name smaller. But I made sure this didn't go over 3 inches long because I didn't want it to go over this either. So that's how you measure, y'all. The same with, well, with this one, I didn't, because at first I was going to do gift bags for the customer. But when I went to get the mini gift bags that I normally get from Hobby Lobby, they didn't have any. So I had to switch her out for these little mini gable boxes. Good thing it was right at the 4 inches, y'all. Because I made this, the biggest part is 4 inches. It was right at the 4 inches. So it still worked out, but this almost didn't fit these boxes. Because again, it was originally for some gift bags that I normally get and have to make these 4 inches for. So it just depends on what you're doing. Because I know some people don't like the shooter style shot glasses. These are the only ones that I recommend for my customers. Unless they particularly ask for the shorter shot glasses, they're going to get shooter every single time because I just love how the names look with the shooter. And I love how, I just love the look of this. And I normally go with a text that's similar to this because I just have my style, y'all. You start to create your own style when you make stuff. So for me, just like how I teach the ladies in my mentorship, you can kind of mold your customers into loving what you love. Okay? Loving what you love that you know already look good. That's what I do, y'all. So for the most part, I only promote this. So my customers only ask for this because this is what they see me post. Or this is what they see whenever they ask for my stuff that I have pictures for and stuff like that. Not sure if I missed that. Just joined not too long ago. No problem. If you don't have a cutting machine, start off, you can use some waterproof sticker paper and cut by hand. Don't let not having that cutting machine stop you from starting. Period. Okay? Spoken like a true crafty sis, which is absolutely true. Don't let the cutting machine be your excuse to not start because now you know you have the option of UVDTF, you have the option of vinyl sticker paper, like Crafty Sis said, and you have the option of the vinyl if you do have a cutting machine. So there's several ways to skin a cat. They all look good, y'all. Um, but yeah, love that. Thank you, Crafty Sis, for the tips because that was a good one. Oh, I was this way, huh? I feel like I'm putting some of these on a different way because look, why Nina a different way? The good thing is these are going to different people, so it doesn't matter technically which way. But as far as my pictures, I like everything to line up a certain way. And I feel like I'm just doing, everybody have their own way. Was I going this way? Child. Can't take it off, so it's just going to be what it is at this point. No problem for the typos. I have koala sticker paper, but it's not waterproof. Yeah, if it's not waterproof, I do not recommend for something like this, y'all. For something like this, if it's not waterproof, I do not recommend because most customers are going to want to wash this. If it's not waterproof, that's just for a one-time use. So if you're doing something else that's a one-time use where they're going to just throw it away, then yeah. But something like this, that's a keepsake. If it's not waterproof, it's not a good idea. For materials like this, definitely I would suggest vinyl or UVDTF. If it's something they're going to keep, like a shot glass like this. But if you're making something like these or the disposable cups, then you can use other material that you can throw away. But yeah, the shot glasses, you want them to be able to wash it. And you want to give them care instructions too, if you can. Because most people, most people would know not to go scrubbing this with a Brillo pad. But you still kind of want to tell them gentle wash. Don't put it in the dishwasher if you want a longer use out of it and things like that. The UVDTF is super easy. It's super easy, PB Purple. That's why I love it. It's literally like a sticker. Just like using a sticker. Just like using a sticker. That's what I love about it. So I'm cutting the extra that I don't need. Cutting this off. Cutting this off. You can laminate a sticker if you prefer that method. Oh, that's a good way of doing it too. Laminating the sticker before you apply it to your surface. Y'all dropping all the tips today. All the tips today. tips. I'm so loving that color, sis, and the fonts. Thank you. Well, I'm saying thank you like it's my colors. These are the colors of her thing that she requested. Green. She requested green, white, and black. But yes, so cute, right? And then I went on Canva and I chose the letter. I want to say this is a Canva font, y'all. This is, if this isn't a Canva font, I imported it into Canva and I could tell y'all the name of it later or put it in the description. But I know for sure this one is a Canva font. So I just go through and I see which fonts I like based on what I'm doing. And I go from there. And then I added the bra on here, made it small to go right there. And I added the little underwear. Now I couldn't find an element with the same bra and underwear. So I just found, I think this underwear was yellow. I changed it to the color green. And I found flowers that look similar to this one. And I added it so it could look like it's the same thing. But if you look up close, oh, it's not going to zoom in for y'all. If you really zoom in, these aren't even the same flowers. Let me see if I can zoom. Oh, I can't zoom. They're not even the same flowers, but they look like the same flowers, y'all. Sometimes you got to get a little creative with making things happen. All right, this is the last one, and then we can move on to assembling the rest of the ice buckets. You're new to all of this? Welcome to this world. You're going to be so in love that you're never going to look back ever, ever again. And then you're going to be so, so in love that you're going to start selling it like us. Like the crafty sisters that's in here, selling it to people who are, oh wait, hold on, this is the wrong way. Who also want to be extra. All right. Let's see. These are amazing. Thank you. Yeah, I love, love, love Canva. If you're new to doing stuff, use Canva. Canva is so user-friendly, y'all, that literally these are just letters. But of course, be creative too, or have a little creativity in your mind, because it's going to help you think of different things. Because for this, normally my customers, like for this, for example, it's not like she had a logo for this, but I kind of created my own kind of design logo for her event just to help it stand out. So you kind of have to use your creativity too to do things that look good. But for the most part, this is just letters. And I just added a bikini since it's a bikini competition. But isn't that cute? Straight from Canva. And Canva also has stuff like templates that you can use, different elements. Like these are elements, considered elements, the bra and the panties. So yeah, you could play around with it. If you're new to this and you're going to be making party favors, definitely stick with me because I have a whole party template library where you're able to pretty much have pretty designs that I've done that you can use too. So stick around. You can literally create stuff like this without having to design at all and using the designs that's there to learn. So definitely stick with me if you're new to this and you're looking to learn. I'm trying to make sure this sticks down. The little letters want to give me problems so bad. I might have to go get my blow dryer, y'all, to use it to make it stick for me. Because I thought, unless that wasn't a newer one that I did, I thought that would help with putting all of them first with my little tiny letters. Or I'm just rushing and need to slow down. Need to slow down. Okay, so maybe this is one of the older ones. I need to pull from the back of my stash. But yeah, you just slowly peel your sticker off. Don't mind my ashy hands, y'all. I just washed my hands before doing this. That's why they're so ashy. But yeah, so cute. So, so cute. I'm sorry, I had to leave for a second. Is the machine expensive? So Spush, I don't have a UVDTF machine. So if you want to get a machine, it is expensive. They're going to cost you in the thousands, like 8K plus, y'all. Well, you could find a cheaper one for probably like 3,500, but it's going to be a tiny, tiny machine that if you're going to invest that much money, you may as well get the big, big, big one that's going to be a better quality. So you can find more affordable ones, but if you getting the real deal ones, they're gonna cost you thousands, maybe even more for a UVDTF printer. But like I mentioned earlier in the tutorial, if you don't have a printer, you can just outsource like I do. I paid 20, we'll just say $26 because I think it was 25 and some change for all of these decals that you're seeing here, plus these. So they're pretty affordable if you have to buy them. I'm going to link my vendor in the description when I post this video, but you don't have to run to buy a machine when you're starting. Just, if you're going to be selling these, outsource them at first and make the money to buy the machine. If you do buy a machine, definitely sell the prints to people like me if that's what you're going to invest your money in. If you're going to invest that much to get this machine or this printer, then definitely sell prints because it's expensive. UVDTF is not something that's like the, I do it a lot too, but it's not worth it for me right now to invest in a UVDTF printer because it's more cost effective for me to outsource it for now. It makes more sense. I'm just trying to skip the ones that want to play with me tonight. I'm skipping those ones and trying another one. I'm gonna save this one for last. Oh, this was the one that I applied last. That's probably why it's not stuck yet. Let's see. Canvas Bling template library is unmatched. Trust me, you're going to love it. And be prepared to get lost, y'all. It's literally over 500 party template designs in there. You will absolutely get lost at first. I recommend, if you're going to be getting a lot of the templates, to just subscribe, y'all, because you save when you subscribe. Or kill two birds with one stone and join my mentorship because you get 3 free designs every single month from the template library. So there's several different ways, y'all. Or you could just not subscribe at all and just get what you need when you need it. But of course, you save when you subscribe. So I'm peeling this slow, y'all, because I see some of these little letters trying to play, like the N right here. Oh, your hair look nice.
Thank you.
Okay, let me see. This one want to play, so we're going to put Aaron to the side, too. We're going to put Aaron to the side. Let me see. Somebody said hi and I missed it. Thank you, Spush. Did you just give me a gift? Or is that a... Oh, what was that? I can't tell. I think if it was a gift, thank you so much. Well, even if it wasn't, thank you for the comment. But if that was a gift, thank you. Because y'all know y'all could gift me on YouTube now. Y'all know y'all could gift me. Thank you so much. I got kicked out. How'd you get kicked out? How'd you get kicked out? Let's see. Are they strict with designs or do they print anything and everything? They gonna print anything and everything. Gratty sis. They gonna print anything and everything. This supplier. I know what you mean. They gonna print any and everything you send. They ain't say nothing yet about nothing. Oh, nope. That wasn't a gift. Oh, okay. But you sent a sticker. That was a cool sticker. I thought it was a gift, child. I done got happy. Okay. So I'm peeling this slow, y'all. Because again, normally with the bigger letters, y'all see these top letters not giving me no kind of problems. None. It's these little baby letters that want to play with me, but it don't play as much as vinyl would have. Vinyl would have did worse. But you got to be real careful and pay attention. And you could tell when it's not sticking because you'll see it still stuck on the sticker part. But so far so good. So I'm just going to keep peeling until I peel everything off. And you end up with something like that. These looking so cute. So cute. Did I peel this one? Okay, no, I ain't peeled this one yet. Y'all see how I have... Remember when I told y'all I cut off the excess? I didn't cut it off on this one. So I'm going to have a bunch more peeling that I got to do. So that's why you just want to cut off what you don't need off the rip. Off the rip. Off, off, not what the hell? Off the ripper, off rip. Look, that's what happened when you can't play no music. I'm just hearing myself talk. Okay, peeling. And we need some WD-40. That dough.
We got some.
We need to put it on that dough. Isn't this cute, y'all?
They said something about the dough.
No, I said something. Oh. I missed the price. So for all of this, it was like $26 that I paid with my vendor. And I printed on what's called a gang sheet, meaning I had a bunch of stuff. See, look, I should have cut this because her name's short right here. I had a bunch of names, so it made more sense to just get a gang sheet because you could technically get it individually. So if you only wanted to get one sticker, they'll sell you one sticker too. So keep that in mind too. IDK, it froze and went to the next live. Not it tried to kick you out. Not it tried to kick you out. Yes, golden. What's golden? Sometimes I be missing the comment. So it's like you commented. I'm seeing it after, way after, so I don't know what you were saying. That's golden. All right. We are almost done with this, y'all. Let me see. Denver. Okay, I gotta do this one. Look, this sticked so good that I can't even see that it's on. But it's on there. All right. This one's off. This one's off. This one's still on. This was the only name that I had to make smaller because I didn't like it stacked. I tried stacking it first, but I didn't like the stack with this because then it was too short. So I made this name a little bit smaller, but still very, very cute. Very cute. This thing is so sticky, y'all. So sticky. All right. See how it stayed on here? I'm going to just tack it back down. You got to pay close attention to make sure you're not ripping it, which technically it ripped, but just put it back where it belongs and you won't be able to tell that even happened. And I'll show you up close in just a second. There you go. So see, can't even tell that it ripped. Oh, y'all can't see that because it's hard for it to focus. But you can't even tell. All right. So now these were the two that wanted to give me a little bit of problems. So I'm going to go slowly. Okay, I'm going to try to go the opposite direction because that one want to play. And I don't have my tweezers, y'all. I'm going to try to use my scissors to tack just that part down. Because the end one plays so bad. Normally, if I have my tweezers and it's acting like this, because it kind of tore already, I get my little tweezers to do it. And just stick it down or put it back on. But this is playing real games. Okay, I ain't going to hold y'all up with it. I'm going to just go back to this one. I'm going to go back to this. I ain't going to hold us up for the sake of the live. This one too, the end want to play. Look, y'all see that? It got stuck on my nail, and I don't have my tweezers. Go down. No! I'm gonna have to find some tweezers. Look, I'm trying to save the letter, y'all. I'm trying to save it. Let me see if I could pull off the rest. Because I gotta save it. I don't have no choice but to save it. I don't have no any more of this. Okay. Okay. Operation save the letter in. Put it back. Let me check my bag. I'm gonna check my bag, y'all, to see if my tweezers in here. Cause that one wanted to play. Hold on. Let me try to find it. Okay, I see my little scissors. Nope, I don't have no tweezers with me, y'all. All my stuff is at my shop. So I'm going to try to use this sharp end of my little craft scissors to try to move my end where it belongs. It looks like the little part tore off, y'all. So part of the end, or is it there? I'm doing some surgery right now because I got to try to save it. Okay, so look, this was gonna happen, y'all. This just gonna be one of them ones. One of them ones that the end is, unfortunately, the up part, it tore off and I can't find it. It tore off. Or is it on it? Let me see. Oh, it's on top of it. Okay, so I'm gonna have to probably fix this early in the morning. Because it's there, but the small part of it is on top of the rest of the letter. So I'm literally going to have to, I ain't find the tweezers, Push. I ain't find it. I ain't find it. So I'm gonna have to do some surgery. I'm gonna have to probably just go to my shop in the morning and grab this part off of it because it's on top of it. It's there, but let me see if I could move it. It's there, but it's just on top. If not, it's just gonna have to work, y'all, because it don't look that bad. It don't look that bad. Kind of look like the end was like this instead of like this. It look like a lowercase instead of a capital N. Or that's probably just what I'm telling myself. But it's gonna have to work because I don't have no extra small ones. So we gonna move on, y'all. We ain't gonna mess with Aaron because Aaron looked like it was trying to play like that too. We ain't gonna mess with Aaron so the same thing don't happen. See how the end is trying to play. So I'm gonna put this to the side. So we got the rest of our shot glasses done. The rest is done. Not y'all just saw some surgery, some craft surgery. So now I'm gonna do my ice buckets. Let me move my shot glasses to the side. I'm gonna hit these with a blow dryer before I put them in their packaging. So I'm just moving these to the side. Are y'all enjoying this tutorial? Let me know if y'all are enjoying it. Oh, look, I missed one. Let me know if y'all are enjoying it. Because if not, then I'm not going to do no more like this. But if y'all are, I definitely will do more behind the scenes. And just make it a tutorial. Because why not? So this is my last one. See, this one came off just fine. That them other ends wanted to trip on us. All right. So bam. Not y'all laughing. That's what you end up with. So now I'm going to do my other 2 ice buckets. Again, these were from Dollar Tree. This is just kind of like an add-on little gift that I'm giving to my customer because I always do a little bit of extra. I had some of these extra UVDTF stickers. So I figured I'd get 3 of these so they could use them as ice buckets. And it'll be a cute little, you know, extra. So these from the Dollar Tree. So again, you want to take your alcohol. Just add it to your paper towel. Wipe off the surface. And then add your decal. So I'm just going to put this like this. This is the front of it. This, if you wanted to, you could just put it in the front. You could do all over method, kind of like a step and repeat kind of thing, and put it all over. But in this case, I'm just going to put one in the front. Same thing, you're just going to peel it. You're going to make sure that you're centering. So make sure you're paying close attention to the middle part. Because once it's on, it's on. You're going to place it down. You're going to use your squeegee or hotel card. With this, be careful because y'all know this from the Dollar Tree. So if I do too much, it could scratch it up real, make it look real scratchy. So I'm just going to make sure I'm doing that on this part where the letters are. And then you're going to peel. So I'm going to find the end. I need my tweezers in the worst way. And then you're going to peel. And y'all see these letters are bigger. So it makes it a little bit easier to just peel and go. Well, this one I had cut up for the gift box. But, yeah. And there you go. Your cute ice buckets. Super cute. Super cute. They can have ice. Go the extra mile. And even, well, this customer didn't order water bottles. But if they went the extra mile and ordered water bottles, y'all, could you imagine in the cute ice buckets? But just cute, y'all. Just cute. I might even put some ice in here for the content part before this go to the customer. No cap. Just to show the, oh, yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. If I had my other phone, which my daughter messed it up, I will be able to go live and show y'all me doing the content part. But since this so last minute, I'm not going to be able to do that. I'm not going to be able to do it. I wish I could, but I'm not going to be able to because I got to package these to get them gone by morning. But that would have been nice if I had time. If I had time, I would do that to show you guys me doing the content for it. But I don't have my extra phone. And I'm going live on my phone, not laptop today. But y'all will see the content, though. Y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see the vision. Just know I said it on here that I'm gonna put me some ice in here to really show it off. So you're just peeling. Oh, see there? See how it's still on there? When you do that, you want to put it back and press it down with a focus on whatever's giving you problems. And then peel. And honestly, take your time, y'all. I know I'm kind of rushing, but take your time because this can rip, and on the bigger letters you'll be able to see when it's torn. Sometimes if you could put it real close right back together, then you might not see it, but for the most part you can see that, so be very careful. So these are our ice buckets, super cute. Now we can make our gift boxes, and then let me know if y'all want to see the whole thing, like if y'all want to see me add the bows to them and all of that too, or if y'all just want to see the finished product when it's posted. Y'all let me know what y'all want to do, because I'm down for whatever. Okay, so let's do our gift boxes. Now with these, remember when I told y'all they can tear, so I have to go really, really slow. And I'm actually going to cut off the excess, just like these. Y'all see how I'm cutting it? Because all the extra stuff is more potential for it to rip up my box. So I'm going to cut off anything that I don't need. See the whole thing, everything. Oh, y'all trying to hang out, huh? Y'all trying to hang out because y'all know I go slower when I'm talking to y'all. But I'll do everything so y'all can see it all put together. So I think I'm even going to cut this part too, because it's going to try to rip the box. Not all of it, but some of it try to give trouble to rip. So I'm trying to just rip as less as possible, because it don't look bad, but you know, I want it to be as best as possible. So I'm gonna go the extra mile and just cut off the excess so that I don't mess up my boxes too bad. If you had a wine bottle, put it on with the logo on that. Oh yeah, that would be so cute. That would be so cute. But she didn't order all that. This was just a little extra. But yeah, that would be so cute with a wine bottle and a label. And if I had a wine bottle, I probably could slap a label on right quick, just to show the wine inside of it, or like a liquor bottle. Ooh, I think I might have a bottle of Haitian rum in there that I could probably put in there right quick, to just for the look of the content. Because the Haitian rum bottle is dark, so you can't even tell that there's nothing in there. It won't be a custom one, but yeah, that'll be cute. I'm gonna do that for the content part. I'm gonna do that. Thank you, Crafty Sis, for the suggestion. You want to see me put it on? Okay, I got you. I got you. All right, so again, I'm just cutting off the excess so that it doesn't rip the box. But this step is optional. If you feel like you could, do it to where it won't rip. Then, oh, look, I almost cut the S. Then by all means, keep it on. But for me, just to be on the safe side, I'm going to go the extra mile and just cut around, because I want it to look as good as possible. As good as I could get it. What y'all want to talk about? Drop a topic. Drop a topic. Let's talk about it. Because now I feel like I'm bored while cutting, because y'all not even commenting no more. Y'all just watching. Y'all not saying nothing. How y'all doing? How was your week? My week was such a busy one, but a good one too. I had a little mini vacay. Every year my mother-in-law takes us somewhere, even if we just chilling for a few days. So she took us to Ormond Beach. We had a nice hotel with an ocean view. We got to hang out with the kids. It was nice, y'all. It was really, really nice. So we had a little mini vacay. And then, but I got back to orders, y'all. A rush order. I literally had to rush to do the order, because one of my customers who ordered for her trip, Ended up ordering super late. So when I got back, I made the exception for the rush order. I originally wasn't going to do it because I'm like, it's so rushed for me getting back to my little mini vacay. Now I got to go into panic mode to make sure I'm getting this done to ship it by tomorrow. Whew. It was a lot, y'all. So my week has been pretty busy since I got back, but a good one. Nonetheless, a good one. I'm actually also about to be a part of something super amazing this week coming up. So I'm getting ready for that. But what y'all got going on? How was your week? You missed my content? Where I been? I'm right here. How you miss me if I'm right here? How you miss the content if I'm right here, sis? The content is there. Go watch, y'all. I put together some playlists for y'all because I didn't even realize that I had so many amazing videos already up on YouTube from last year and all, y'all. So go binge watch the content. I put it in playlists for y'all. There's tutorials just like this one. There's other content on there that teaches some of the business side of things and some do's and don'ts and things that you can do to start to grow if you're looking to monetize this skill. So definitely go through and binge watch my playlist, y'all. Binge watch my playlist. Get my watch hours up while you learning something really, really good that could help you to be able to make some extra money. Let's see. I'm almost done cutting, y'all. I'm just taking my time so I don't cut nothing that I'm not supposed to be cutting. Oh, you been sleeping. Okay. Definitely go and watch the last back to school tutorial because I showed you how to literally create those templates from scratch. So definitely check that out, Crafty Sis. If you've been asleep and you missed that one, that's definitely one that you want to check. The live was super long, but super detailed. And the good thing is you could watch the replay. You could stop. You could rewind. You could fast forward. You could watch in 2x speed to get the gems that you need because I'm putting it out there for y'all. Dropping gems like hotcakes. All right. 3 more. See how this was just cut? Because I was just cutting it off of the gang sheet, y'all. So I was just cutting any kind of way. But I do not need all of this excess sticky backing messing up the boxes. So I'm just going to cut all of this off. And then we could put our boxes together. Put our shred paper on the inside. Make it nice and cute. All right, so this. One more after this, and then we could start doing our boxes. Does anybody have any questions about UVDTF? Who do we have on here? Are you guys business owners, or are you crafty moms, or are you just watching this live because this seems interesting? I want to know who's on here because I know some of my crafty sisters are on here, but I know some on YouTube. I'm reaching a bunch of other people that are just now finding me. So I would love to know who we have here today. Go ahead and let me know so I can have something to say, y'all, because I feel like I don't want to just be sitting here quiet and cutting and doing the stuff. I want to talk to y'all. I want to chit chat. I want to run my mouth. All right, so this was the last one. And I got to make sure that I count because I think I have more than I need. And I don't want to make extra boxes that I don't need. So let's see. We have 1, 2. This one was one that got messed up. So I'm not going to give this one. See, y'all, look. It literally ripped the box. So I got to be careful. Y'all can see that right there. So this one I'm not going to give. These were good. So we have 4, 12. And these boxes I found from Hobby Lobby for $1.99, pack of 12. 14, 15, 16. I think I got 17 to do. All right. It's so funny, y'all. If y'all can see, I ain't gonna show y'all my flow, but I literally am just dropping the stuff to the floor. Y'all know how us crafters do. All these little pieces to the floor, because I need my surface clean to keep working. To the floor you go, till I sweep you up. All right, let's see. Okay, let me read the comments before we get into these boxes. So for, yes, I do use a Cricut machine, but not for these, because y'all know these are the UVDTF. So I didn't use the Cricut for these, but I absolutely am a Cricut person. So that my cutting machine, I have 2 Cricuts. I love it, boo. No gatekeeping here, none at all. No gatekeeping, y'all. You're in the best place if you're looking to learn and grow. Okay, Spush, a crafty mama just like me. Slowly building my business, but also a crafty mom. I'm a business owner, cake decorator, treat maker, party favorite artist. Ooh, Shelly, you do it all, girl. I'm a woman of all trades. I know that's right. Just came across this broadcast. Okay, welcome, Sharon. Hello, beautiful lady. Hello, beautiful Renanda. How are you? All right, so let's get into these favorite boxes. So I know the front is going to be right here. When you put it together, this is the front of the box. So I'm going to stick it right there. Oh, let me fold this back. So I'm going to make sure I stick it. And as I said, y'all, this was almost too big because I originally was going to do these gift bags that I normally do. So I measured these 4 inches for the gift bags. But when I got to Hobby Lobby, they did not have any of the gift bags, not the small one that I normally get. So my customer was fine with me changing it to these favorite boxes. So luckily, look, it just fit, y'all. Literally. It almost didn't fit. So I got lucky. And these boxes are, let me see the actual size. 4 by 2.5 by 5.6. So that's the dimensions of these boxes. They're 4 across, 2.5 in height. I mean, 2.5 in thickness, and then 5 in height. So that's why I got lucky, because these are literally 4-inch decals. So again, for those of you just joining, these are UVDTF. You're going to peel it like a sticker and apply it to your surface, making sure you get it as straight as possible. And I know it's just right, so I'm going to make sure that my B is to the end of this right here, and I'm just going to place it down. With these, you don't have to wipe with alcohol, and technically I should, but I don't want to, because I don't want the sticky part to adhere too much. So I'm just doing it with my finger, y'all. I'm just doing it with my finger, and I'm gonna pull it off, because the sticker part sticks really good with y'all see how I ripped that part right there? The sticky part sticks really good with cardstock. So oh boy, I thought it was a roach or something on my leg, y'all, but it was just my phone charger. And then I'm just gonna peel. So as y'all can see, it wants to rip a little bit. These little tiny ones that y'all are seeing are okay, but you don't want any big tears. So I gotta go real slow for these ones. And now y'all see why I cut off all the extra that I didn't need. And I'm gonna show you in a second how much of it ripped. Y'all see how much of it ripped off the box? But you can't see that because it's small. But that's why I cut off all the extra that I didn't need, because I don't want to mess up the boxes. Okay? So bam, that's one. A few more to go. I guess I should have left one shot. I should have left one shot glass, y'all. I didn't even get to do a little content tutorial with this. I guess I could be able to hopefully I could pull it off this live. But if not, there's always the next one. I guess that would have been a better option, sis, to use a DTF on the boxes. But again, I was going to use this on these gift bags that I normally get. The gift bags, it doesn't do this with. These, I saw once I did the first one, I was like, oh, I'm going to have to be careful. So yeah, next time I know to, if I'm using these favorite boxes, to try the DTF instead, since it doesn't do too well with the sticker part. That's a great option. Just use my little mini heat press to stick it on. Look, y'all getting all the gems today because the Crafty Sisters dropping them too. Absolutely. Absolutely better option. Because if not, you run the risk of ripping up your little box. But y'all see how it's doing it. And it looks good. But for some areas, it wants to try to rip it a little bit. So what Crafty Sis is talking about with DTF, this material comes in two different forms. There's UVDTF, which is like the sticker form. And then there's DTF, that's for things like apparel, like t-shirts. Ooh! Y'all see that? Look at that. This one might be one. Let me see. I'm going to see how bad the damage looks. If it look too bad, I'm going to have to toss this to the side too. But y'all see it ripped it right here. And this one look crooked. Okay. So we're not going to use that one either. Luckily, I have extras. But yeah. Let me slow down talking to make sure I'm putting it on straight. Because remember what I told y'all. If it's not straight, there's nothing I can do. I can't take that sticker off once it's on. So yeah, UVDTF is a sticker-like material. DTF is the one that you can put on garments, y'all. So there's two different ones, and they're both the same, where you don't have to weed and you don't have to have multiple layers. It's one layer, just like this, but you'll be able to put it on a shirt to iron it on. So, or to heat press it on, should I say. Because I hope y'all not ironing the shirts these days. I'm making sure I put it on straight. Hold on, y'all. I can't see good. Because that other one was crooked. And I made extras, but not that many extras to be messing them up like that. All right. Let's be more careful. I'm going to hold it up to peel. Because y'all saw what happened to that last one. So hopefully these rest... I almost said these rest ones. Hopefully the rest of these don't play with us. Not like that. That little tiny bit is fine. But that big old thing that just did was a no-no. A tiny bit I'm okay with. I feel like I'm breathing all on y'all because the phone right here on top of my mouth. But I'm trying to make sure I see, because I was looking through the phone and not at the actual thing. And it made me rip that real bad. I'm going to go so slow. There we go. Now, I will say too, sis, with the DTF, it's not going to be shiny like this, though. That's the only thing. Y'all see how this shiny and it look 3D? The DTF is not going to be shiny, y'all. It's going to be matte. So, I'm going to put that out there, too, just so y'all know. But this is so cute. Right? The shine gives it an extra, like, look. And it's like it's 3D. It's so pretty, y'all. So pretty. Well, I'm doing that like I'm not going to have to do it again. Thank you, Diva Creative Studio. She said, you did that. It's really dope. Thank you. Thank you. I love the customers that tell me to just freestyle. Because that's when I do my best, y'all. The customers that be telling me exactly what they want, I mean, I do it, but When I could freestyle, it's gonna be five, five, five. If you giving me step by step, do this, it's gonna be your idea of what you can. But when y'all let me freestyle, it's gonna be everything you didn't even think of that it could be. That happened to me before, y'all. And normally the customers who are really, really picky are the ones who are event planners. I had one where she wanted me to make these favorite boxes for something. And I made exactly what she said because she was very detailed. Use these pictures, do this. And I'm like, okay. So I did exactly what she asked for. And she was underwhelmed, y'all. When I presented it to her, she was like, I like it, but I thought it was gonna be like canvas bling. And I was like, well, I kind of was trying to do exactly what you told me to do, but if you give me the okay to really do what I would do with this, then it would definitely be canvas bling. And she said, okay, let's revisit it and do it how you would do it. And y'all, when she saw it, she was like, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I wanted to see. I said, okay, well, you gotta give me a little bit more freedom. If this is what you want to see, child, because I was doing what you said. It was only so much freedom. I mean, so much creativity that I could put into it with how specific you were. All I need is the theme of the customer. That's all I need to make it nice. That's all I need is a theme and the freedom. Because it's going to be 555 if I could have the freedom. I almost said the liberté. Well, I'm thinking of Creole words to do what I want to do. Never would have thought to use UVDTF on gable boxes. Yeah, girl. As long as this is, because if it's like a more this is a thicker cardstock kind of surface, but you wouldn't be able to use it on any like surface if it's not thick like this. Ooh, this one want to mess up on me. Let me go slower. If it's not see how this is kind of like a, I'm gonna do it up close so you can see. But with this material, yes, you can absolutely. And I think most gable boxes are the thicker cardstock like this or the clear ones. You could definitely do it on the clear ones because that's plastic. And UVDTF you can use on plastic. You can use on almost anything, y'all. The only thing you can't use it on is anything that can't take the sticker part. So think of that whenever you're thinking of what you could use it on. If it's something like this, you wouldn't be able to use it on this because it's just gonna rip because it's this because of the sticker. But something like this, where it's like a, see that, you could use on plastic for sure, glass for sure. So I put that ish on everything. Even this, y'all, if I would have thought of it, I could have made smaller ones for this part with their names on it too. But I didn't think of it. So I'm just going to handwrite it for the customer. But yeah. But I don't suggest, not me giving y'all the finger, I do not suggest handwriting if you don't have good penmanship, okay? Don't be writing on these people's stuff. If your handwriting is not a nice penmanship, then go the extra mile and print something to put a sticker on here. Okay? Don't go with your chicken scratch on people's stuff. But I'm gonna write it nice because I write pretty. So just putting that out there. I crack myself up. All right, so I'm gonna put it down, making sure that the B is on the end. Just like this. And again, for this one, I'm not using the squeegee or hotel card because I don't want it to tack down more than it needs to. I know for a surface like cardstock, for sure the sticky part is gonna stick. So I don't have to do all the extra buffering, which I mean technically you probably still should, because if it had any air bubbles, you want to get rid of it. But I'm not going to take my chances with this because I would prefer for the sticker to not stick as much. Because y'all saw what happened with a couple of them. And I'm just going really slow. This one is doing so good. Oh, well, let me not. Let me be quiet till I get to the finish line. But this one had very minimal that came off. Almost done. Just a few more. And she invited me to her bikini showdown, y'all. So I might go tomorrow night to her bikini showdown. I never saw a bikini competition before. So it sounds like it's about to be fun. It's at a tiki bar. Oh, that didn't stick yet. Why does B want to play? Okay, this B want to play with me. But I'm going to stick that part down. But yeah, y'all, this is UVDTF. And as y'all can see, this is so easy to do. The hardest part for this would be if you're not good with designing. But again, designing is my strong suit, y'all. And y'all know pretty much almost anything that I do for my customers also go up in my party favorite template library if I design it from scratch and it wasn't, ooh, that tried to rip on me. It did rip a little bit, but that's you can't see that. But if it's a design that the customer like, if this was her logo, then no. But this is a design that I made, so this is going up in my party favorite template library, y'all. So, but it's probably just gonna be different, like some kind of adult party theme. So maybe y'all could give me some ideas or suggestions of what it could say instead, because I think this would be a cute little, splash party theme and or design, so y'all could be able to get it too. So y'all let me know what y'all think about that. Y'all let me know, because y'all know I'm a kill. If I could kill 50 birds with one stone, I'm gonna do it, baby. I'm gonna do it. So I think this would be cute to add as one of the designs for a adult party, because I know that's something that some of the crafty sisters have been requesting. Because normally, I mean, I still do designs for adult parties, but not for shot glasses and stuff. But if that's something that y'all want, I think that's something that would be cute to be able to add to the library, because I'm open to adding any templates that y'all want. And this is so cute that I feel like you could recreate this for adult pool party or vacation, something cute. If you wanted to do something cute for your man and do like a private pool party, date night kind of thing, to where you have the little cute. Could you imagine, y'all? Look, y'all know I like to think outside the box with giving experiences to customers and finding a way to make one customer's experience another customer's experience too. Because if they enjoyed it, other people could enjoy the same thing. But could y'all imagine a date night where they have this and the person gifts this to their man or to their girl, where they have their own little pool party poolside and have their shot glasses with their cute little ice bucket, and maybe this with filled with chocolate, or well, no, maybe not chocolate for an outside little pool party, but some candy or something. That's cute, y'all. Look, I'm rambling because y'all not really talking to me. The last comment I see is Adrian. Y'all not even talking to me no more. What's going on? Y'all fell asleep? This live too long? Did I talk y'all head off too much? Because y'all quiet now. But that's what I always do, y'all. Whenever I do any orders, I always think of other stuff that I'm trying to do and how I can incorporate it to, you know, make it an experience. Because I feel like this would be cute. Even add some palm trees to this, y'all. So much you can do. So much you can do. Oh, this close to the... Oh, I was about to say this close to the edge. I almost can't get it. Let's see. This is cute. Hey, still here. Okay, y'all still here? Oh, you had got in the shower. Oh, y'all multitasking. I see what's going on here. Y'all multitasking. I get it. It's Friday night. It's Friday night. I'm just trying to make sure I go slow, y'all, because I be wanting to go fast so bad. But forgot that these will tear on me. I only have a few more to go. We are at the finish line. Let's make it count. Okay. This one. Okay. There we go. Watching and working on some party plays. I know that's right. I'm still here, sis. I'm listening to you in one ear and hubby talking to me in the other ear. Girl, listen to your man, girl. Pay attention to him. Don't be giving him your half attention. Look, my hubby came in here a couple times. I had to just, I don't know what he was saying. Trying to distract me. All right, so this is, I think we have 2 more after this, y'all. 2 more. And then I'll show you guys how I'm going to package them and how cute they look. I'm going to do the handwritten note. And then this order will be done. Add our cute bows to it. I hope I have a hot glue gun here. That'd be the problem. All my stuff be not here. And then when I work from home, I have to tote everything that I think I need. But I always forget something. I hate when that part go fast because it scared me. This one did good. Not too much. 2 more. And see, I still have 2 more decals. Normally, when I have stuff left like this, I either use it to put on something that I could use for display, or I make something extra for my customer like these. So I had extras. So they got 3 of these. So these other ones, I'll keep them to be able to do display items for myself that I could be able to use for when I go to vendor events or when I post and things like that. So this is what's going in the boxes, the shot glasses that we made earlier. So I also have shred paper that I'm going to put on the bottom of it and then put the shot glass inside. And these were literally the perfect size. I'll show you guys how they fit inside. They don't fit straight across because y'all know this is also 4 inches. So they're going to be a little slanted like this, but that's fine. That's fine because it's just for whoever's receiving the gift. But the bags, originally these were supposed to be gift bags. But they didn't have any, y'all, today. They literally didn't have any of the small ones. Not even 1 pack. Only the big ones. And I like the gift bags at Hobby Lobby because, again, the material that it's made with, for adult favors, the material, and it comes with like a ribbon kind of string. So it would have been perfect for this, but unfortunately, they did not have it. But luckily, my customer was fine with doing these instead. And I was able to find them for $1.99 per pack for a 12 pack. So even more affordable than the bags. We good with less, but not more. With it costing less, but not costing more. So I was happy with this option. As that's why you gotta think fast, y'all, because I got there and they did not have those bags. And I was not about to drive all around the city to all the different Hobby Lobbies. I mean, I would if I had to. If the customer was like, no, I want the bags, then I would have had to do what I had to do. But my first option is going to be what's easier. And these was a great alternative. All right. Last one. I do have to run to my car to get the ribbon. I literally saw that it fell out in the back seat in between my two car seats and said I would get it when I got out and still forgot it. So I got to run out there to go get it. So I'll be right back, y'all. After this, keep each other company while I'm gone. Let the crafty sisters that come in know that I'm coming right back. I'm just going to get that out of the car. So I'll put this here. So this is what we did tonight, y'all. We made our cute gift boxes. This is how it looks once it's assembled. I'll assemble all of them on the live so y'all can see how easily these are to assemble. We made our cute shot glasses to go inside. This is how they look once they're inside. This is how the inside of the box look. So it's going to be just like this, y'all. Like this. With the shred paper underneath. Just like this. Isn't that cute, y'all? Oh. Isn't that so cute? The perfect little gift. Literally. And then I made also some ice buckets. And this is just a little extra that I'm gifting to my customer. I got to make sure I take this off the bottom. That 125, that's crazy. But yeah, as a little extra thank you for your order. It doesn't cost me nothing. Well, I mean, it did cost me. It did cost me a little something, but I always try, if I can, to do a little extra for my customers. So even if it's something like this, spending an extra $5 to be able to make them feel like, oh my God, that was so nice to include that. And it's a local order, so it's not like it's, now if I had to ship this, she probably wouldn't have got this as an extra, maybe something else, possibly. But since I don't have to ship this and the box don't have to be bigger, then this was the perfect gift, especially for the type of event this is. This is literally a bikini showdown. So she's having a bikini competition. The winner literally is gonna win $1,000. She invited me to go too. So if I can find a babysitter for tomorrow night, then I will go to be able to, enjoy. And maybe I'll go live so y'all can see some of it. But yeah, I'm going to leave this right here. Let me put it like this so y'all can see it good. I'll be right back. I'm just going to my car to go get the ribbon. I'm back, y'all. Let's see if I miss anything. Hello, Teresa. I'm new to UVDTF. Can someone tell me about it? Oh, well, this live told you everything about it, sis. UVDTF is kind of like a... I wish I knew the exact, like, how to explain. Well, I could explain what it's like, but I wish I knew exactly what type of material to tell y'all more about it. But it's pretty much like a sticker that you can use, and you can apply it to different surfaces like glass, plastic, gift boxes, cardstock. It's an amazing material, y'all. It's really, really good. If you're familiar with something like vinyl, that would be a substitute for something like this. But with vinyl, you have to use a cutting machine for it to actually cut out the letters. And it's a layering kind of thing if you have multiple colors. But for UVDTF, it's literally like a sticker. So you peel it. You peel it and apply it to whatever surface you're going to use it on. So it's amazing. There's also something called DTF, which is the same exact thing. No, well, not the same exact thing, but it's kind of like the same because it's one layer too, but it can be applied to garments. So different materials like cotton, polyester, to be able to design whatever you're designing. So this is amazing. As you can see, look at these beautiful adult party favors that I was able to make with the UVDTF. So literally a game changer if you're into making things like this. There we go. Adrian said it better. UVDTF is like a permanent sticker and it is very durable. There you go. Perfect. She went out to the car. Okay, thank you. I had to step away. Okay. All right, y'all. So this is the string that I'm going to be using. It's a pretty green to match the... Oh, wait, it's kind of... Well, yeah. It looks more lime greenish on camera, but it's like this. It matches, y'all. It matches. I promise it matches. So let me now take this part off so I can see, because I got a thicker ribbon because I like the look. But now that I'm looking at it, it might have to be ribbonless, y'all, because it might be too thick. And I'm honestly out of time. The good thing is, with something like this, these are just extras that we add to elevate the look, but my customer will be fine if it didn't have it, because it's not like she knew that I was going to put it on here. Why I can't get this off? Why can't I get this off? Let me use my little scissors. But yeah, I'm going to post this tutorial because I went over how to make all of the stuff that I just showed you. And I'm also going to post the quick links to some other things, like the materials that I use. Somebody asked where I got the shot glasses. I'll put the links to all the stuff. The gable boxes. These were from Dollar Tree. Let's see. Because I think my ribbon is too thick, y'all. I'm going to try it to see if I like it. If not, then I'm going to just opt to do without. We'll see. This is so pretty, though. And I think I have my glue gun to be able to add it. But I'm just going to cut it just so we can see how it looks, to see if we need this or if we should leave it out. Trying to get my bows how I like it for this. Oh no, I guess it's fine to put right here, y'all. So I'm basically going to put it right here. I'm just going to glue it on. Let me see, or should I put it right here? Right there might be cuter. Okay, that's so cute. That's so cute. I feel like the green is a little bright. I should have got the darker green. What y'all think? I should have got the darker green. It might. I feel like it's a little bright, but the ring light is making it look a little brighter than it is in person. But what do y'all think? Bow or no bow? Because I also have tags that I'm gonna put on it. Once you go UVDTF, it's hard to go back. Exactly. I don't go back unless I'm looking for like a metallic look. Sometimes my customers do request metallic colors like metallic gold or metallic rose gold. And you know, UVDTF is going to look pink or yellow. So that's the only time really that I go back to vinyl. Let's see. I just came. I love those boxes. Thank you. Thank you, Kimmy. Yes, this will be available for replay right here on YouTube. So I have these tags to put as well, y'all. So I think I'm going to put these tags on the back side, like tie it on and put it on the back side so that they could know. Because I don't want them to have to open the box to see which of their person that they're going to give the stuff to. So I'm going to put the tags on. Do y'all think I should do the bow too or leave the bow out? Do y'all think the green is too bright or is it fine? But I feel like it's so cute. What do y'all think? With this on or off? And then the tag is going to go on the back. I guess I got to figure out how I'm going to put the tag on the back. See what's best. I'm just doing this so I can see how it looks. But it's going to be on the back so that they could just, you know, with their name and a cute little note from my customer who's gifting it to them. So what y'all think? On? On? Okay. Y'all saying on. Okay, so let me make my bows. I'm going to make my bows. I'm going to have to write the thank you notes. I'll write the names, but the actual notes, I'm going to have to write when I get off the live because I don't remember what she said to put on there. And it's in my phone. So, yeah, these how they look, y'all. So, let me do the bows. We're going to assemble the boxes, do the bows. Let me go see if I have a heat gun. I mean, yeah. I mean, not a heat gun, a glue gun. Because all my stuff is at the office, but I think I have one in the kids' room. Let me go check, y'all. I'll be right back. So it's less work for them today. Exactly. I don't want them looking inside to see who it's for. Like, who is it for? And looking inside of each one, messing up the stuff. So I'm just going to put it on the names on the tags. So I'll be right back, y'all. Let me go find let me just do the bows first. I could go look for the glue gun after. But this is so cute. All right. So let's just make our little bows. And there's several different ways to make bows as well. I'm just going to do it this way. I'm trying to just preserve my string. I don't want to cut before I make the bow. Although I can measure each one. I should probably do that. Measure each one to make sure it's perfect. But y'all, sometimes I just be freestyling. Because I don't need a lot of the end. And I want to preserve as much as I can to have more ribbon left after. All right, that's good. And then I'm just going to cut the bottom part. The bottom, there's different styles, but I like to cut it at an angle because it looks nice and looks like a sharp end. So if this end, oh, I did it wrong. I was going to say if this end is this way, you want to do this one this way. But since it's already short, I think that ship has sailed. Oh, that was good. Okay, I was able to flip it. And then I'm just going to add a little dot of glue on the back and add it to my boxes. I also have some E6000 glue too that I could probably use. All right, so let me make the rest of the bows. What do y'all want to talk about while I make these bows? What do y'all want? It seemed like y'all just like talking about the party favors. Y'all want to talk about other stuff? Y'all want to hear how I got started? For the people who don't know me yet, do y'all want to hear how I got started with making party favors? And also, too, I would love to know, how did you find me? Which platform did you find me on? I know we're on YouTube right now, but which platform did you find me on, and how did you end up seeing this live? I would love to know because I like to see what I'm doing that's working. So that's one of the questions that I always should be asking. I don't always ask, but I should always ask. Which platform did you find me on, and how did you end up on this live tonight? Did you see my Instagram post? Y'all saw how I said, hey, Crafty says I'm going live on YouTube. Don't miss it. Did y'all see that post? Or did you just see me live here on YouTube? Instagram? Oh, you follow me on both? I think it was IG. And you can share how good it's been to you. What you talking about, Kate? Keita? Keita Love. I went on YouTube and saw you were live. I was just scrolling and seen the glass on YouTube. And I love all type of crafts, so I subscribe. Oh, thank you, Spush. Yes, I love crafting. I love crafting so much, y'all. That's literally how my business started. Because I've always been that creative person, literally always, ever since I was a kid. I was that creative kid that loved all things craft. But as I got older, my career ended up being the opposite of that. I was literally in banking for 10 years. And in the midst of that, decided to start my business. I always knew I wanted to have a business, but I didn't know what type of business I was gonna have. And I was like, you know what? Crafting makes me happy. Let me just start there. Let me just start creating stuff. And as I joined more craft groups, I realized that, oh, okay, yeah, it's some people who own businesses who do crafts. Um, but I didn't start off doing party favors as the craft. I started off doing all the crafts. People would ask at first, even though I had intentions of doing bling canvases, hence the name of my business. But as I started doing that, people started asking for more crafts that I could do. So I kind of turned into that crafter who basically sold whatever anyone asked for, just custom stuff. And then as I started growing my business and realized that within business you have to have strategy, you have to have structure, you have to, kind of make it, still do what you're doing, but make it make sense. So that's what kind of got me here to party favors, because I was like, that's the one thing that I love so much when I make it, that I actually enjoy making for the customers, not just what they ask for, but what I want to make them too, and what I get to make extra special by adding that extra touch to, and helping them celebrate those life moments, because that's something that I like to do. So from there, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna give party favors my all, and cut out having all the other stuff available too, and just stick to the party favors. See, I'm cutting these wrong. See what I like. I mean, see if it's something that people will like too. And party favors was just it, y'all. And my business has never been the same since I decided to niche down into focusing on one craft and not all the crafts. So I hope that helps somebody. Because the moral of the story was, I keep cutting this more and more. The moral of the story, because I'm trying not to have to burn them, but I'm going to have to afterwards. The moral of the story, niche down. If you're that crafter that's selling all the crafts, but you're seeing that your business isn't growing. Niche down, I promise you. And I'm not saying you have to niche down to party favors, but niche down to something, even if it's for 90 days to see where it takes you. But I promise you, where it's going to take you is your business actually, you actually able to see tangible growth. So yeah, it's going to end up making you stick to that thing. But y'all know, got to kind of figure that out first. Figuring out what that thing is. And I say start with something that you enjoy, because there should always be some joy in it. Otherwise, what are you doing? If you're just doing it to make money and you don't have any joy in doing it, I promise you it's going to be so much harder to do. Let's see. No, I did not see the Instagram post. I just came across it on YouTube. Okay, I can't bake it all. Oh, I can't make it all. Asking how good has Party Favors been to you? Oh, Party Favors have been really good to me, because this is literally what helped my business grow. Because when I was selling all the crafts, I was that crafter that felt stuck, that crafter that felt like I had a business, but it wasn't growing. It wasn't, once I niched down and focused on just Party Favors, that's when I was able to implement strategy. I was able to implement marketing. I was able to focus on who my customer was and not confused about who that person was, which is basically target audience. I got clear on who my target audience is. I did more research to see how can I scale the business. I then the other opportunities came along, like me being able to teach the craft because I got so good at it. Kept going and seeing how can I make it efficient? How can I make this a business and make it run smoothly and efficiently? So I began to implement different things in my business. I feel like I need some water. I began to implement other things, right? Which is what birthed my Party Favorite template library. That was originally supposed to just be for me, y'all. It's God that works in mysterious ways that made it what it is today. But my Party Favorite template library originally was supposed to just be for me. Because in doing the research, I realized that there has to be an easier way for my customers to shop for with me to make it easy for me and for them. What better way than to give them themes to choose from, right? It don't have to be everything that's custom off the rip. I can give them a series. You should be watching for patterns within your business because that's what's going to help you work smarter. That's going to help you, do what's best for you and your customers to give them what they want. So I noticed with my customers, they wanted what they saw. The theme they saw that my other customer had, that's what they wanted me to make for them too. So I said, you know what? Why don't I just have designs that they can choose from and go from there? Let them choose from those designs. And if the design isn't there, then I get to charge more as a business owner. Because now you going into, you know, custom. And from there, the Party Favorite Template Library birthed because I was also still teaching other people and they started to ask for my designs too. And I was like, if it's helping me, then it can absolutely help other people work smarter too, because I'm always looking for ways to work smarter in my business. And yeah. So Party Favors have been really good to me. Party Favors has afforded me the ability to leave my 9 to 5 and to now make more money than I was making during my 9 to 5. So yeah, Party Favors have been real good to me. Real good to me. And it's literally a game changer, because look, I'm able to have a YouTube channel to also monetize that. I literally just made the goal to be more serious about YouTube and growing my channel, and letting it work for me too, because if I'm gonna be doing this anyway, I may as well, make the most out of it. On top of, my little brother is a YouTuber, and he's a very popular YouTuber, and literally this little boy is doing so good, y'all. So I'm saying little boy, he is a grown man now, but he's like doing really, really, really well just off of YouTube. So I was like, it kind of pushed me to take my YouTube more serious. I'm like, I'm already doing this anyway. I'm already teaching. I'm already doing this. So why not do that on top of being able to also monetize off of YouTube? So I said, I'm going to take YouTube more serious. This year, I made it a focus to really take it serious. And y'all, literally, I'm fully monetized now. Literally just got fully monetized after just implementing strategy and focusing on being consistent with that. So I'm happy, y'all. I'm happy. All because I do party favors. And I created something that is amazing. Within that. With using my creativity to create more things with just not just the party favorite part. So it's amazing. It afforded me the ability to now have a community, which one of my goals in life was to have a sisterhood. But I didn't know that it was going to be through my crafts, y'all. I thought it was going to just be through my personal life and just starting a women's group of some sort. I didn't know the sisterhood was going to be through this. But God said, y'all, God be working. God be working because all the stuff that I was trying to do came back through CBU. So it's so amazing. Let's see. Sis, have you ever used Creative Station to make stickers for party plates? No. Creative Station, the Xyron machine, sis. If you're talking about the Xyron machine, then yes, that's what I use for my party plates. But if I think Creative Station is the brand, I don't have the box because it's at my shop. But yes, if it's the same thing. We learn something new every day. I love learning. Yes, me too.
Mom, is this new scissors?
This my craft scissors. That's great advice. Thank you, Gigi. I'm super creative. Also, since a child, I see that that's something that we have in common as crafters is that most of us were creative. The creative kid, the one that loved art class, the one that used to watch. Literally, me and my sister laugh about how because we used to fight over the TV because of course we shared a room damn near my whole life. And
Mom,
yes.
I don't know how to make a bow like that one.
Oh, maybe I could show you one day.
Okay.
Okay. But yeah, we used to fight over the TV. It was whoever turned it on first pretty much got to be the person to control it all day. So she used to be stuck watching Bob Ross with me. Oh, this is too short right here. She used to be stuck watching Bob Ross. She was like, it used to be so boring and he painting. But it was something that I enjoyed. I used to watch when they painted those roses and this old lady who used to paint. I was that kid. I used to make the best macaroni picture frames. Yes, Mar.
That's the bone lap.
No, you can't sit on my lap, baby. You see what I'm doing. This one, it's like I forgot how to make the bow, y'all. After making, maybe I'm tired of making them. I wish Marley did know how to make it. Because she could do the rest. But, yeah, we all kind of have the same story. And we all kind of started like with party favors. Where your daddy at?
He's just watching Peppa Pig on the couch.
Okay, go back to him, please. Thank you. See you later. But yeah, we all kind of have the same story where we were creative and then one day we made something for ourselves and then we fell in love. Yeah, I cannot get it right anymore. We fell in love. I'm trying to save ribbon, but it's making it too short too. We fell in love doing it. It's like we all have the same story because I made party favors for the first time for my baby shower when I was pregnant with Zoe and fell in love. I started back in February and was making pins and tumblers and shirts, but I'm going to focus on one at a time for now until it blooms. Yes, sis. So, Gigi, pick the one that you like. So, for those of you who don't know, the reason why I be dropping gems like this left and right is because I also have a mentorship program. So, everything I know, I teach crafty sisters. So, In my mentorship program, one of it is that they get one-on-one sessions every month for free. It's a part of being in mentorship. Of course, I offer that service outside of that too for anyone who needs it, but the ladies in my mentorship get a complimentary session every single month where I get to pour into them based on what their goals are. So I just be sharing some of the stuff that I'm doing with them with Gigi. I'm going to tell you this. Focus for the next 90 days. Pick one of those things. So pick either the tumblers, either the shirts, or either the pins. I say go with the tumblers or the shirts because I know for a fact that's stuff that's really hot right now. Shirts would never go out of style. Tumblers, I mean pins too, because you can promote that too. But with something like tumblers, especially with the stuff going viral right now, like those ladies having the tumbler parties where they exchange a tumbler. I see them exchanging, but I don't see them exchanging no custom tumblers. So could you imagine if you have something where the pack of ladies, all of the ladies could get to choose from something and you create a custom design for the tumblers that they're exchanging and they can literally buy the base tumbler from you and then add their add-ons later. Things like that. That's what you have to start thinking about as a business owner. But it'll be hard to do that when you're trying to sell everything. But if you focus on just tumblers, you can do that where the tumbler exchange. You can do tumbler bouquets. People are so into bouquets right now. Those cute rose bouquets, money bouquets. Imagine that money bouquet in a tumbler instead of that just the regular stick that it normally be in. So that's why I say go with one thing and see how you can make that thing, like you said, blossom into so many other creative ways. Cool. That's a blessing. God is so good, sis. And you're so dope in what you do. Thank you, sis. I'm new to your channel. I found you a few days ago and subscribed. Do you show how to design and turn your designs into DTF transfers? That's where I'm stuck. I'd love to learn. I can do a tutorial on it. Since I did this tutorial, I can do a part 2 and just show the computer part with because it's super easy. It's literally saving whatever you created as a SVG file and then uploading it to wherever you're getting your prints. So I can do a part 2. It'll be like a tutorial and I can show the computer side. So I'll show you how I made this and how I turned it into a SVG or saved it as a SVG to be able to order the prints. I can show all of that. So that was a good point. Do you have issues with the paper looking crazy after applying the adhesive? I'm using the Xyron for the first time, and after applying it, the picture isn't clear anymore. Oh, no, I don't have that issue, sis. Because with the Xyron, once you roll the thing, it just slides through. Are you putting it on the front of the design, sis, or on the back? Are you putting it? I want to say I taught that in one of my classes. It might have been the Party Favorite Crash Course where I taught how to make the burger box, French fry box. We did plates, cups. I taught how to do it in there. I don't think I have another tutorial up on that. But yeah, I haven't had that issue. What paper are you using? What paper are you using? Because maybe it was just the first one that did that. Oh no, I'm out of ribbon. Damn. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, hell no. Okay, I'm out of ribbon, so I'm going to have to do the rest of them tomorrow morning. Dang, I wanted to finish tonight. But look, this is the last of it, y'all. I'm just yapping my mouth like, look, this ain't going to do nothing. I'm going to have to finish this in the morning. Let's see. I love Bob Ross. I stream it till this day. I was so sad when I heard that he was long dead. Because I was watching him as a kid and he was already old. So then when I started asking questions as I got older, I'm like, wait a minute, he's dead. I love Bob Ross too. He's so funny when he used to click the brush on the bottom of the thing. Y'all, I was a kid watching this. So these are easy to put together. I'm sad I have to leave. Good night. I have to go to work in the morning. I will be back to your channel. Good night, Crafty Sis Bush. Hello, Anita. Let's see. Yes, I've been focusing on custom snow globe tumblers. And I have made some shirts for the Chris Brown Breezy Bowl. Okay, okay. I love it. That would be amazing. I need it so badly. Thank you so much. You're welcome. I will do that for you. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I'm putting it on the front of the design. Koala 61-pound cardstock. I tried a few and they're coming out not looking the best after applying it. Ooh. Yeah, and it has to go on the bottom, sis. It has to go on the bottom because if not, you don't want to put it to where they're going to eat. So what I would suggest, sis, is just using double-sided tape instead of if it's not coming out good, you know? Because I don't know why I could be doing that because it doesn't do that. It doesn't do that to me. So I would say try using double-sided and just doing the outside of the circle and then applying it to the bottom. Did I do this one? Yeah. Okay. So now I'm just putting the boxes together and then we're going to add our shred paper on the inside and then I'm going to add our bows, the ones we have, to it. I'll try that. Thank you. It's a bad roll. It came with the machine. Yeah, it might just be a bad roll, maybe older. And that's why it's doing that because it shouldn't be doing that. Sometimes, if anything, it does it with like the first one. But then after that, it shouldn't do that anymore. Because it should be pressing into that. Why this one don't want to... There we go. It should be pressing into the paper. So it shouldn't be leaving that streak. The streak lines. I saw both and got my bell on. I know that's right. I think this one folds this way. I know that's right. Turn that bell notification on, y'all, because I said I may as well tutorials like this because it makes more sense, y'all, to do them on YouTube. Because on Instagram, I don't mind doing it on Instagram, but Instagram not going to really cut a check like YouTube, right? While I'm hanging with y'all, chilling with y'all, and able to drop these same gems that I would have dropped on IG, YouTube going to cut a little check. So that's why I'm like, it makes more sense for me. Because, y'all, I be thinking of different ways. Why this box acting goofy? I folded you too much right there. I be thinking of different ways because, y'all, in my business, and that's just a tip for you, if you are a business owner, look for ways to have multiple streams of income, y'all. Multiple streams. If you're going to be doing tutorials, you're going to be doing stuff like this anyway, you may as well do it on your YouTube channel instead of just on IG. Because IG, they do cut a check every once in a while, but for the most part, yeah, it's not going to be like this. So I just was thinking about all my lives that I've done in the past. I'm like, I've done so many great lives that's literally just buried under my IG now because I post so much that I may as well put it on YouTube where people are searching for it, looking for it, and give me a little bit of extra coins, okay? Give me some extra coins. Even on here, the other day I was on here and a crafty sister was like, but I was on YouTube. This was before I was monetized. And after I got off, she asked for my Cash App. She was like, I just want to bless you because that live was so long and so good that I just want to bless you. So what's your Cash App? And I'm like, on here, I don't have to even put my Cash App because, and to the crafty sis who asked me that, thank you so much, sis. I did see that message. I meant to message you back about it being, or I think I did. Because I'm like, it's okay because I went live because I wanted to be able to share those gems and stuff. So I appreciate it. But it's okay, girl. You ain't got to buy me lunch for the live. But YouTube made it so that I could even get gifts on here now. So if you ever feel that compelled, you could always drop a little gift on here now since YouTube has the monetization. But yeah. Just putting that out there for the people who might want. Because if one crafty sis was asking for my Cash App, it might be more of y'all who was thinking it and didn't say it, right? who was so grateful for the gems but just didn't say nothing. All right, all right. Our boxes are coming together cute, so cute, so cute. This is how it's going to look with the bow on the front. And then we're going to put our shred paper on the inside as well. But I'm probably going to do, I don't know, because I have to see if I have my glue gun here. If I have my glue gun, then I'll do the bows that I have. If I don't, then I'm just going to save the bow part for the morning because I still have to go get more ribbon. Let me know if y'all want me to go live in the morning for a quick one. It won't be one as long as this one, but still can come on just to show y'all that last part. Because if I don't have my glue gun, I'm not going to go out to get it tonight. So I'm going to have to do that. Because I'm going to have to still do some stuff tomorrow anyway. I feel like I'm getting lazy, y'all. I'm busy and doing goofy stuff. Fix it good, girl. Fix it good. All right. I'm going to put my bows in here. What y'all want to talk about? Because now this is pretty much the end of the tutorial part. Because now I'm just putting this, these boxes together. What y'all want to talk about? Let's see. I know that's right. Get your money in, sis. Thank you. I think I replied to that comment already. But to listen to, y'all ain't dropping no topics for us to discuss. DTF pounds? What that mean? What does that mean? So with these boxes, the trick is to making sure that you add the creases where the creases belong, because otherwise it look goofy when you put it together. So that's what I'm doing here. Even this part, kind of like bend it. This is so cute. It kind of reminds me of the Chinese takeout boxes. Hello, hello. Welcome to those of you who are just now joining the live. I see the number keeps going up right now, so I'm just going to explain. Right now, we are making adult party favors. I just went over a full tutorial of how to use a material called UVDTF. I will be posting the live so that you guys can see it from start to finish. Right now, we're just putting our cute favor boxes together, but we also made some of these cute shot glasses to go along. These are what's going to go on the inside of the boxes. We also made these cute ice buckets as well. So again, the replay will be up if you missed the beginning of this tutorial for you to be able to watch it through to see how to apply the UVDTF material. I think the mistakes that are made a lot is not knowing the dimensions when printing the words for different projects. Yes, Gigi, that's absolutely correct. So, for example, for this one, right? I told y'all I was supposed to be putting this decal on a gift bag. The main thing you want to do when it comes to measuring is to have a measuring tape just like this one, the one that you can bend. This is normally the one that's found in the sewing section. And when you're putting it on your material, so if I were to actually make this for these boxes and not for what I ended up not making it for, then I would have did this a little bit smaller. I wouldn't have did a full 4 inches because you kind of want to keep it in the middle. If anything, you can make it bigger, but I would do more of 3 inches because it would just be right here in the center and I would give myself a little bit of room. The measurement of this box is 4 inches. So for the design, I would have did 3 by, and this is just me measuring where I want it, 3x2, no bigger than 3x2. It might be thinner depending on how much you're stretching it, but 3x2 is what I would use as my guide for something like this. Because again, technically I would have wanted it just smack in the center to have a little bit of space like this. So I would have made it like more in the middle. But since it still fits, it still worked for what I'm doing it for, and it still looks good. But that's just a tip. Use your measuring tape to measure. The same with these shot glasses. I mentioned earlier with the shot glasses, I know my shot glass is 4 inches. I know I don't want the design to be long as the shot glass, because I like for the bottom part of the glass to show and for the name to stay above that. So since I know this is 4 inches, I know for the name, I can't do it no bigger than 3 inches, right? So my name, this name might not be exactly 3 inches, but my longest name is no longer than 3 inches on these. So let me pick the longest one to show you what I mean. So I used a long name as my guide. So I measured one name to 3 inches, and then from there, I used the same size to make all of the other ones. So some of them might be shorter than the 3 inches, but it would never go longer than the 3 inches. So hopefully that kind of gave you an idea of how to measure. You're welcome. You're welcome. Good night, Diva Creative Studio. I use Canva only right now. I used to use Photoshop too. But once I started using Canva, I never looked back, y'all. Because I'm not a Photoshop expert. I can use Photoshop and I'm familiar with it. But once I started using Canva, I never looked back. Literally. Because technically, for me personally, I can design on any software. I could literally design these in Microsoft Word if that's what I was still using. But with certain software, you have limited resources. So for Microsoft Word to get this same look, I would have to do more, right? I would have to go to the font or 1001 fonts or fontmeme.com to go find the font that I want, right? Because Microsoft Word wouldn't have this pretty font. I would have to then go to Google to find these clips of PNG clips. Instead, on Canva, I was able to just go to Canva, I think this is a Canva font. I want to say might be a Canva font. I know this one is. This one might be one of the fonts that I imported into Canva. But I was able to go and search Canva's elements to find these clip arts to put on it. I was able to find the more elements to make the underwear the same as the bra, right? Versus Microsoft Word, I would have to go outside of Microsoft more to give the same to achieve look. So Canva is super just easier. To me, it is. To me, it's way easier. And I know Photoshop does have more features that you can possibly use. But again, if you're using Design Technique, then you can create those same techniques on any software. Any software. But if you're going to get Canva, I suggest Canva Pro. Because Canva Pro is going to let you use mostly all the elements. Because I see they adding Canva's not, I mean, any business. With growth comes change, right? Because they starting to add apps that you got to buy now too. But for the most part with Canva Pro, you can use almost all the apps. It's worth it for the $12 a month or $120 a year. I use Canva as well. I tried using Cricut Design Space, but it's difficult when there are multiple colors. Yeah, I heard people use Design Space for designing. I've never used Design Space to design. I've always designed outside of Design Space and imported my designs. So I don't even know what that's like trying to use Design Space for designing. I love Canva too. I need a Canva 101 class. It's a lot to know to do. Girl, you in the right place, okay? So just to explain, because I know we got a lot of crafty sisters who have no idea of all the gems that's really available with CBU, aka, Canvas Bling University, aka CBU. Y'all, I have several classes too. I have probably over it got to be at least 40 classes, y'all. Craft classes and business classes to teach you how to basically do what I'm doing. So I have 3 Canva classes. If you're gonna do one, I would do the Canva 3.0 or the Design 3.0 because I can't really put Canva name in my stuff. But the Design 3.0 is going to teach you how to use Canva and how to design in Canva. So I taught you my top 3 design techniques to teach you about font pairing, to teach you about backgrounds, to teach you about photo editing, all in Canva. I did a full Canva tour to show you how to use the app too. So definitely go and check that class out to be able to learn if you're looking to learn Canva. That goes for anybody in here. Normally I do a name your price sell, but since I'm on live and I'm on my phone, I'm not going to be able to do it, y'all. But yeah, go on my website, go to class replays. It's going to give you everything you need, child. Everything you need. Photoshop is more advanced. However, I use and prefer Canva. Yeah, Photoshop is definitely more advanced. If you're a beginner, I don't suggest Photoshop because your head going to spin and you're going to get frustrated and you're going to stop yourself from selling because you're going to be so focused on trying to learn how to use the software. Versus Canva, you could literally jump right in, I promise you. But Photoshop can definitely give you more features to where some of the extra steps that you have to take in Canva, you don't have to do if you know Photoshop. So, yep. Several ways to skin a cat, y'all. Yep, they can gladly take my money. Yes, Canva is on point. Sis, measure them. Which one, sis? I'm definitely going to register for your craft class. I'm trying to be super successful. You will be super successful. So say I will be super successful. I'm going to take that class because I will be super successful. All it takes to get successful is consistency, strategy, and your willingness to try your best. I promise you, you could get wherever you're trying to go with those 3 things. It's a game changer. I'll definitely do that. It's time for me to focus and get more serious with my craft. Well, that's why you're here, Gigi. I always say things don't happen for no reason. That's literally probably why God connected you to me. Because, again, a lot of y'all are finding me on YouTube, but part of my business, an extension of my business, is my craft community, which is called CBU, where I literally just share everything I know that has got me to where I am. So you're literally in the right place if you're looking to learn. Okay, let's see where I'm at now. So now I need to add, look, I done closed all of these, but I should have added the shred paper first. So I'm going to add the shred paper on the inside just a little bit because with stuff like this, y'all, you don't want to just bear your customer now. Like, although, hold on, because this one not closed all the way. Although technically, if you wanted to, you could just put these in here. But I'm going to show you the difference between this and going the extra mile just a little bit, y'all. I don't even have to put a lot. So I'm going to take some of this shred and I'm going to put it on the inside of this before I add the shot glass. So literally just a little bit. This might even be too much. I might not even need this much. But this little thing, oh no, that's not enough. I'm over here talking about this too much. That's not enough. Girl, what you talking about? So this is giving it a more elevated look. And it shows that you actually care about your business. That you actually are giving something that's, you know, the packaging matters too. How many times you've bought something and it made you feel good that it was packaged nicely? See, look at the difference between this and just this, y'all. That would be like, come on, girl. You could have got a little bit of shred to put in there to make it cuter. Just like that. So this is how they're going to look. I may as well write the names too. At least just the names, even if I don't write. Hey, Zoe. Zoe, can you go find me a pen? A good pen that... Oh, I have one. I have one. Let me see. I think I have one in this bag. Hold on, y'all. Let me get a pen because I'm going to write the names on the outside of the thing. Well, I guess... Okay. I guess I could do that after, y'all. I'm trying to do everything all right now when I could do that when I get off. So yeah, this is the difference, y'all. With this little thing in here, it makes it look even more better. I'm not gonna close them since I do have to include the
What if I
names.
close the other?
Yeah, I'm gonna open them though. You can open them for me. Go this way. Go this way. So she gets to be my helper right now. Look, just do it right here so mommy can see what you're doing.
Okay.
Look, when you open it, let me show you. You just, oh, here go the other one, y'all. That's why I'm be one to help because the other one want to help too. But look, when you open it, just push it down like this and pull this part off. Okay?
I wanna know.
Oh gosh.
It's easy.
No, not with this one. Excuse me. Oof. Yeah, I fumbled with this one. Okay, thank you.
I wanna know. Easy. Mom,
Okay, you could help by giving me some of this shred paper and putting it inside of this, okay? So, well, I'm going to put it inside of this, but you give me some of this. So, that's how you could help me. Give me some. Or maybe I'll let you do one. Get another bag of this. Child. Maybe one to help. I can't be saying no because then when they get older and I want help for real, they're not going to want to help me, y'all.
Mom.
Hold on, girl.
Well, I will if you want me to.
No, you don't touch the glass, okay?
It's
Just do what I asked you to do. So when Zoe's opening them for you, so I'll give you a few of them. You can do 3.
Thanks, Mom.
You're welcome, my love.
I cannot do 3.
Look, Zoe showing y'all. Now they're doing tutorial. Okay, here your shred. You just put a little bit inside of this, okay? Oh, good job. Look, y'all, I be working harder when I could be getting help. Here you go. All right. Ooh, bless you. Ooh, look, don't sneeze on the merchandise, girl. Bless you.
They cost
Bless you. Look. Oh, go wash your hands. Go wash your hands. You had a little slobber on that one. Cha. Woo, cha. Okay, so this done. Here's more for you to open.
I like to help.
You just reignited my passion for party and making centerpieces and party favors. I got discouraged years ago and stopped. Girl, start back. Start back. I got a whole... Y'all, I always say I'm building... You can't sit on my lap, my love. You can't sit on my lap. Look, because you about to drop my charger. I always say, stick with me. Start back and stick with me. Because I'm trying to build crafty sis soldiers. That's good. Just as good as I am. So that when I have opportunities for y'all, y'all could jump on them and we could make money together, okay? But you got to get good. So get back to it so you could get good so you could be a part of what's about to happen.
Mom?
Okay, now you have to go dry your hands. Go get paper towel. Paper towel.
Mom,
Not that towel. Not that towel. Paper towel. Can you help your sister, please? There's some in the bathroom. So I'm glad it ignited a fire, sis. Because literally, you can make good money doing this. Because my customers keep me busy, y'all. They keep me busy.
Mom, I think I'm finished.
You finished? Okay, you could do some. Let me see your hands. Because it cannot be wet.
It's not wet.
Yes, it is. Go get the paper towel. Let mommy help you dry. Because you can't have wet hands on the boxes. Okay? And when you sneeze, turn your head, okay? All right. Come over here, Zoe. This is Marty's bag. You could get another bag to do it too. Leave these boxes for Marmar.
Mommy?
Yes. It's right there.
Mom?
Yes.
You not made a mess over here because Daddy will clean it up.
What? I could make a mess because he'll clean it.
Yeah.
Now we have little helpers.
Too much, but it's okay.
Don't put a lot. Let me see. Oh, yeah, it's okay. Thank you, Mar. Look, y'all.
Mom, I guess we're finished.
Oh, but y'all, I'm over here putting them in the box because I'm showing y'all. I'm just trying to show y'all how it look. Y'all, I'm about to end the live. I ain't gonna lie. Not that I don't want to have fun with y'all, but I gotta take pictures of this stuff. I forgot. I gotta take pictures of my shot glasses lined up. I'm over here filling the boxes with the shot glasses when I can't yet. I should have left the boxes closed to take the pictures, but y'all get what I'm trying to say. But this is how it's gonna be, y'all. I guess I could still do this pic, but
Mom, I guess we're
I'm gonna have to
finished.
still take them out to do my pictures, because y'all know I gotta do my photo op.
Mommy, we're finished.
Thank you, Crafty Sis Latasha. Where you been, sis? I feel like I haven't talked to a lot of the Crafty Sisters that's in that was in the 5K sales challenge. How are you, sis? Don't leave us. I gotta go. I got to go. Okay. The only reason why I gotta go, y'all, is because I'm on my phone for the live, but I need my phone for the pictures. I can't. I need my phone for the pictures, sis.
Mom,
But I still keep doing this just so y'all
Mommy,
can
I'm
see.
finished.
Good
I
job.
folded up.
Here. Here's another one.
I folded up, Mommy.
Thank you, Zoe. You did good. I still keep doing this to the end of the live, but I'm gonna have to get off to take the pictures, y'all. I've been leaving comments under your IG post. Sis, you know I don't see all the comments. I don't get to see all of them. Oh, what was that? Oh, that's my water. Boy, I thought y'all broke a shot glass.
That was not glass, it's plastic.
Okay, I see yours plastic. But yeah, I don't see all the comments, sis,
Mine is finished.
because of all the automations I have set up. So sometimes I don't get to see
A
them.
little bit more.
But I appreciate you. And I want to hear more from you. What's going on with your business? I feel like I need to do a follow-up with all the Crafty Sisters from the 5K sales challenge.
Daddy all hit by himself. Oh, he come out with his
Crafty Sis, I'm glad I caught this. I need those boxes for some glasses I'm doing next week. Hobby Lobby says these were $199 for 12. $199 for 12 of these. I had to get 2 because my customer was getting 17. But Hobby Lobby. If you have a Hobby Lobby, I hope you do. Because I know everybody don't have everything depending on where you are. But yep. And I originally wasn't even going to do these boxes, sis. I was going to do these little gift bags that I normally get from there. These small ones that's perfect for the shot glasses. But they didn't have the gift bags. So this just birthed something else. Because they didn't have what I needed.
don't got no template thingy on.
Yeah, that's not one of them then. Template thingy. The UVDTF.
Yes. So I guess I gotta take the fluffy out. Well, this can be for me.
For you?
Yes. What about mine?
Oh, gosh. Now you want one too. Be careful, okay? Because I see y'all coming around. Y'all making me nervous now. Because
I guess we can share because... No.
I'll give you one more. Relax. Is there more shred?
Wait, yeah, there's more. Shred.
Thank you.
Look, Maria.
Nice nails? Girl, my nails look so raggedy right now, but I appreciate the compliment.
Mommy,
Maybe because you can't see it up close, child.
Could you make Marley one? Because she begging for one.
Make her one because she begging.
Why?
Y'all funny. The transfers, I got it from my local vendor. I will drop it in the description when I put it in the when I post the video. I'll drop it in the description. It's DTF Jacks. But I'm gonna also drop options for you, so you can do whichever one is best, because I know someone else too who does the transfers. Okay, so that's done. Is there one more? Is that the last one? One more. It should be more boxes, y'all. Are we short on boxes?
One more.
Okay.
How are you opening? How are you doing this?
So DTF is the one that goes on garments. So it goes on things like t-shirts, tote bags,
You press it down.
cotton or polyester materials. So it's for garments, where UVDTF is more of like a sticker that goes on other surfaces like glass. You can put it on plates, anything that's glass, plastic, cardstock. So that's the difference between the two. One is a sticky one, like a sticker, and the other one is it's not sticky at all. You have to apply it with heat. Oh, here's the box. There's just empty boxes here.
What's this?
And I still have to apply a little bit of heat on these, but I'm gonna take my pictures and stuff before.
No, that.
Let's see. Are all of these filled? I'm missing one box.
I left it in there. And where's mine?
Okay, ladies, this was a beautiful live. Thank y'all so much for hanging with me. But this is pretty much the end of the live, y'all.
There's no blue.
Let's see. I have to go back and watch the replay. This looks good. Yes, you got to rush this. Have a great night. I follow both of your IG accounts. You'll hear from me soon. Yes, I want to hear from you. I want to hear the updates. And I want to hear what you got going on, sis. Because there's so much potential out there. And you can do whatever you set your mind to. It's just a matter of you giving it your all. So I encourage you. And I wish you the best of luck. Let's see. Answered that. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Everything came out so nice. Thank you, sis. Look, y'all know the content about to be fire, so I gotta let y'all go to do the content right quick. But I'll probably come back on tomorrow if I have time. If not, then for sure I'm gonna be back regardless, y'all. I'm gonna be back regardless. But I will see you guys later, and I hope everyone has a great night. Bye, ladies. Oh, no. Before I let y'all go, if you're watching the replay, make sure you comment hashtag replay in the comments. If you're, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And also share this with a crafty sis who you know can use the gems. I'm going to show you guys how it looks in here. Look how cute. Y'all know that the content going to be some of this. Some of this. It's going to be nice, y'all. So stay tuned for that. Thank y'all so much for tuning in and for hanging with me. And I will see you later. Bye, ladies.
Pop 2